Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef in Tewksbury, the world-famous Cabaret Lounge in Route 1 in Peabody, Nick's Place on Essex Street in Beverly, Bella's Roast Beef in North Andover, and Nick's Place in Burlington, along with Priority Capital, making your world our priority. Andy, how are you?
Oh, you know we're living the fucking dream, Mike. Just living it. You got a nor'easter coming. Did you know about that?
Oh, for Christ's sake, really?
We might get snow on Thursday. It's exciting to live up here in New England. Enjoy Florida.
You know what's exciting? I'm flying in on Thursday.
Are you really? You're coming back?
I got a fucking film festival on fucking
right.
Friday
And stuff.
And yeah.
It's going to be...
Yeah.
I think Boston's going to be better than north of Boston for weather. Just all rain. You're flying into a nor'easter.
Jesus Christ.
So good luck with that. Sucks to be you.
Yeah, that's going to blow.
When's the film festival?
Friday evening at the Regent Theater.
In Boston?
Arlington.
Arlington, huh?
Hilarious. It's the International Boston Film Festival in Arlington.
Arlington. It's Mike's movie that's getting lots of publicity.
Yep.
Lots of things. Mike plays what do you play? A chain-smoking jail warden who is violent.
I play two roles, but yeah, the warden's one and the prisoner is another.
It's a fucking Mike show, one-man show.
Fuck myself.
Oh, he pushes his own shit in. That's very exciting. Friday, I have something on Friday too.
You do? Oh, that's right.
It's the same fucking night. I didn't even know your film festival.
Yours is this. Okay, so are you saying it's going to be this Thursday? Is this nor'easter?
Yeah.
Okay. So mine's next Thursday.
Oh, you'll be fine then. It's going to be beautiful by next week.
Okay.
We're getting one of those end of the fucking winter, spring bullshit storms that pisses everybody off.
Yeah. Mine is next Thursday. So the showing is Friday the 12th is my thing. But your thing is this week.
Yes, I'll be flying to Ireland on Friday the 12th.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I will not be at your showing.
Look at us, jet setting.
Just cruising the world, kids. So yeah, this Friday
jet setting, Arlington, Ireland. It's all the same thing.
It's this. I think there's probably an Arlington in Ireland. I bet, or at least one in England. It's close enough. So
Roastamania, brother,
is the wrestling event for comedians.
Yep.
And we have, I think, I don't know, like 8 comedians roasting, battling each other. A couple of just normal comedians on stage. Mm-hmm. Me and Brianna, who's a local comic, are hosting. Mm-hmm. It's at Beowulf Brewing. Beefy Boys are going to be there.
In Amesbury?
In Amesbury, yep. It should be an awesome time. I'm trying to the room we have is relatively small, but the brewery has lots more spots. Mm-hmm. So even if you don't buy tickets to the show, the Beefy Boys truck will be there and there will be beer. So it's an easy, quick stop on a Friday to get some things, because I did talk to the Beefy Boys and kind of promised them better numbers than just the comedy show goers, mm-hmm. because, it's a smaller number than they really want to do, and they kind of did it as a favor for me. So let's support everybody. Either buy tickets or at least show up and have a beef. I'm going to be giving tickets away tomorrow to podcast listeners. So if you're watching and listening and want to go, I'll ask you some dumb, innocuous question, and you can fucking answer it and get free tickets.
Fantastic. So explain just a brief synopsis of what an evening of roast beef and roast battles. Go on.
So one-on-one, head-to-head, like Wiling Out, but less urban.
Aha.
Yes, white people wiling out. So it's like, instead of wiling out, we're chilling out, I guess. What are we doing?
And they're teams?
Well, yeah, there's a team of North Shore people and non-North Shore people.
All right.
And I have 2 of the prominent group. One of the more prominent group members is also a comedian. Danny Gillis is doing it.
Okay, cool.
And Festa is also roasting.
Well,
so
I think you just called the winner right there.
I really feel bad for.
Holy shit.
The best part is he's the only non-technical professional comedian.
Right.
There are 7 comedians that work stages and do rooms and do clubs and do shows. Yeah. And Hurricane Festa is going to show up and annihilate. And I know what the guy he's going against looks like. Yeah. It's just so many things.
It's an easy win for Festa.
It's just like he has a bad haircut. And what did he say? We talked about it last week. Was it a pussy, a prison pussy on his face?
That's right. Pussy. You sent me the picture of the guy he's going up against.
Yeah, he's got a prison pussy. That should be easy. He's got a prison pussy on his face.
Prison pussy on his face.
So that's next Friday. I'm very excited. It's going to be awesome. Tickets are still available.
Right.
Hit me up in the DMs if you want to let the link, or if you just want to win them tomorrow, that'd be cool.
There you go.
We'll do a little contest if you're watching or listening or whatever. You can tell me how ugly I am. So that's exciting.
That's exciting. Yes. Also exciting in the beef world. We're up to the final four.
Final two.
Fuck, that's right. It went by. So, fucking Easter flew by.
Yeah, Easter was a. You were black.
It was
drunk.
A blackout. Fucking.
You sent me a random picture on Easter.
I was leaving a brewery.
And I forget what you. I said, "What's
the
that?"
Future brother.
The future brother. I'm like, oh, he is. You actually warned me ahead of time you were drunk, but then you sent that picture of nothing. I'm staring at things like 5 minutes ago. What is in this picture?
No, it was nothing.
What is it, Mike? The future brother.
I was getting in my fucking Uber.
Should have taken a picture of the driver.
Easter Sunday, I usually try a couple new breweries. That's just become my tradition.
It's a tradition unlike any other.
Because, I don't know.
Mike getting drunk.
Being religious is kind of overrated at this point.
I mean, he did rise, didn't he?
I don't know. Depends on what you read on the internet. Christ,
I think
at this point, is religion going to go away in our lifetime?
No, it'll never go away.
But like the mainstream religion, because based on social media, there's a lot more mocking than there was praising.
Of course, the religious people are quiet.
I mean, they don't. Holy shit!
I didn't see any actual stuff.
No.
I barely saw any fucking any Ash things on Ash Wednesday this year. We're losing things.
But holy shit, did the mockers go hard in the paint on Sunday?
I mean, the blaspheming was aggressive. If you looked at the picture I posted, the one Dan Bob made, if you looked real close, that's my face.
Oh, I saw. He's getting good at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's really fucking clever.
Because when you posted, I'm like, that looks fucking, that's a weird looking Jesus. And all of a sudden, I'm like, holy shit, look at that.
So the history of that picture, I made the original on AI.
Okay.
I said Jack Jesus eating roast beef sandwich or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think I typed in Arby's after a while because they couldn't make the right roast beef sandwich.
No, I've done that a couple times. They always kind of look like either ham and cheese or burgers.
Yeah. So I sent it to the group chat as a joke, and then Dan added all the beefs. I'm like, oh, we're getting somewhere. Yep. And then out of nowhere, he sends it again. I go, why did he send that again? I looked at I go, my fucking God, that's my eyes and nose.
It's pretty clean, too.
It was fucking strong.
That's
so,
really
I blasphemed pretty hard, I guess. That's what I do. I'm a blasphemer.
Oddly, I sent you the screenshot. I was trying to do some AI as well on Easter, and I kept getting blocked at every corner. Apparently, angry Danny DeVito dressed as an Easter bunny holding eggs and crying children just doesn't work. I don't know what part of that is wrong, but if loving that is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I'm pretty sure all of it's wrong. The crying children might have fucked you.
I think that probably did.
Yeah. So on Easter we have the final four.
Yeah.
As you do.
Let me get over there so I get the brackets in front of me.
Being roast beef Jesus as I am, you had to have the final four on Easter. And
so you did all four on Sunday.
I did. There's two matchups in the final four, both on Sunday. I did
because you did
on Saturday.
Okay, that was it. That's where I was.
Yeah. So 4 matchups on Saturday and 2 on Sunday.
All right. So let's see where we're at here.
Let's see.
Where the fuck you at?
Saturday we did Bella's versus Londy's, Anthony's Reading versus Modern, Anthony's. No, this is actually the final. Let's see the Elite Eight. Yeah. Anthony's Tewksbury versus Tessie's and Pete's versus Zeno's. That was Saturday. So Bella's beat Londy's like a redheaded stepchild. It was really quick and embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see how that would have worked out if Ted still owned North Andover.
Yep.
I think the outcome would have been the same win-wise, but the gap would have been much, much less.
Right. Because the fall-off was quite severe. Reviews and quality
Yeah,
once Ted's
he's
left.
getting sick. They're getting sixes now. Ice cold, gray.
Amazing.
None of the matchups were really that compelling.
No.
It was more of a just get us to the final four. Let's fucking do this. So I mean, Anthony's in Tewksbury, did a valiant effort, but Tessie's bested him, which was kind of expected. I called that last week.
Right.
Even though I prefer Anthony's, people love Tessie's.
Yeah.
Pete's and Zeno's, like literally in my top 5, both of them.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't vote because I wouldn't know where to go. Zeno's is my traditional favorite. Someone asked me, like, the guy at the liquor store today recognized me from the page and said, "What's your favorite beef?" And it's Zeno's.
Sure.
I'm not going to change it until they go downhill because when I go there and get a fucking gangbang, it's a religious experience. Not to blaspheme again,
Of course not. It just says something about consistency.
Yes. Yeah. Versus Pete's, and Pete's is making the middle of the new school, old school fucking flavors perfect. So Pete's beat Zeno's. Again, it wasn't much of a competition.
No.
Also, George has invited half of Albania to the group.
Hilarious.
You wouldn't believe the amount of people from a certain town in Albania that have joined. It's Elbansia.
All right.
Albansia, Albania, I think. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But here's the fun matchup we had on Saturday.
Yeah.
Modern Butcher versus Anthony's in Reading.
This was tied forever and tied in the hundreds.
Yes, it was.
There was a point I'm
301 to 301.
I sent you the text. I'm like, oh, I'm holding out. I want to be the deciding vote. Then it wasn't.
So here's what's funny.
Somebody punched the gas on that one.
Some people resent Modern Butcher for doing what they do.
Hilarious.
I don't know why. I don't resent them. I like enjoying delicious beef, and if I can get it once a week, I'm okay with that.
Sure.
I know some of these fat fucks want them 7 days a week. Great.
Well, it's the it's the instant gratification thing. They might only have one beef a week, but they want it on the day that they want it.
Exactly.
I don't want to. So I have to pick this day on Saturday when most people are not working.
And go stand in line. Blah blah blah.
Watch you parade by.
Yep. And give the finger when we do this. These matchups, I don't add them to the featured part of the page, unless it's close. Because I don't want the featured stuff to get lost in the mud. I want that to be, if I feature 4 posts at once, no one's gonna look.
Right.
I feature one, they'll look.
Sure.
So someone with influence on the page, I will not say their name, wanted me to not do that. I'm going to feature it if it's close.
Yeah.
I don't have a dog in that fight.
Right.
I like both owners in both places. They've both been nice to me over the years.
Sure.
He's like, I'm going to steal your phone and hide it so you can't feature it. I said, no, I'm going to feature it if it's close. He thinks that if I feature it, it's going to garner favor for the Modern Butcher.
Why would he think that?
Resentment. I don't know.
Because he doesn't like them.
Yes, he doesn't like them, but why wouldn't help the other shop? It just helps people pay attention.
Andy, facts and context get in the way of the narrative, okay?
So I feature the post, and it actually helps Anthony's and not Modern, which I didn't know who would help.
Right.
It has nothing to do with who's better or what. It just has to do that more eyes will see it for that last hour.
Yeah.
Because they click on the page, it'll say Andy Ferg pinned a post. You click and you vote if you hadn't seen it yet.
Right.
So I get a text message later from this person. Good job on not doing that, because Anthony's ended up.
Right.
Good job on pinning the post.
Sure.
But Anthony's ended up beating Modern by about 40 votes.
It was in the 40, yeah.
It was a significant amount. It was not a tie. It was your vote wouldn't have changed things.
No, it wouldn't have.
But yeah, so Anthony's slayed the dragon.
Wow.
The beast. And I mean, I think that Anthony's themselves would say that their everyday beef isn't as good as Modern's one-day beef, but they make them every day.
That was the interesting part of this, because not only is Modern 1 day a week, but Anthony's Reading is the rarity in doing 7 days a week.
7 days, because there's 2 owners that run it, and so they can keep the quality high, as your boy would say.
Yeah.
And someone's always there. So then we have the final 4 of Anthony's Reading versus Bella's.
Final 2.
That's the final 2.
Fucking finals.
No, that's the finals of that side of the bracket. We still have Tessie's and Pete's.
Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah. You're jumping all over the
It's
place.
the final four. No, I'm doing the final.
Just tell me the division. Oh, what division?
We're not doing divisions. The final four is the winner of every division.
Fuck are you, man?
Are you on crack? Anthony's roast beef.
Yeah.
Of the
I'm looking at it.
Division.
I'm looking at
it. Against Bella's and the Bird. We're moving on from the Elite Eight to the final
There we
four.
go. Just tell me Bird and Orr. Okay, there we go.
Bird versus Orr.
Now I got it.
Anthony's versus Bella's. I don't think we had to have a fucking complicated issue here, did we?
Yes.
All right.
Because you keep saying final four. They're in the now they're in the final two.
No.
The final four.
There's four. We get to the final two after this Saturday.
Holy shit.
Anthony's roast beef and Reading. Final four selection in the Ortiz division versus a final four selection in the Bird division. Bella's.
I'm so confused.
We put them both on at the exact same
confused.
time. And we put them both on at, I think, was it 2 o'clock?
Okay.
Yeah, 2
sure. Fuck, I know.
I smashed the post button at the same time on both of them. And within 5 minutes, I could have turned the posts off.
Yeah.
It was so obvious who was going to win. I mean, Bella's absolutely curb stomped Anthony's because Bella's is the most popular spot right now. Most reviews. Everyone loves it. Pete's beat Tessie's by double the votes. It wasn't as bad of a beating, but still, it was a beating. And now we get the final that I wanted, and seems like everyone wanted since we got what we wanted.
Right.
We get Bella's versus Pete's, which is absolutely perfect because those two fucking psychos want to win so bad. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the fact that they're really leaning into it so much so like they're showing up at each other's shops now.
Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
That's a big dick move right there.
So I was texting with George yesterday. I wanted a good picture of him. I can get 1,000 good pictures of Harry.
Yeah.
The man is on camera.
Yes.
You want him holding a beef. You want him wearing a crown. You want to give him a sword. I have pictures of Harry for life. George is a little more reserved when it comes to picture taking. And I couldn't get a good one. And I wanted to put them side by side, holding a beef. And I had an awesome one of Harry holding the professor.
Right.
And I had the one I had of George was him leaning on a fucking pizza dough mixer. Like, great. So I hit him up and go, hey, can you take a picture for me so I can make something out of it? I was going to do that wrestling picture you saw.
Right.
And had Dan Bob do that, which wasn't his best work, but it was fine.
Yeah.
And then
got
George
the message across.
George goes, he texts it in the way he speaks, a little broken. I go to Harry tomorrow. I send you a picture.
Holy shit.
And I go.
Taking a fight to him.
And he actually said, he goes, it'd be like Rocky and Drago. I'm like, okay, I love this.
At least he didn't say Apollo and Drago.
No. Yeah, that's true. And I'm looking at my phone all day, like, what's this picture? I was just curious. And then they came through at like 3 PM. I went, oh,
better.
They're perfect. Yeah. The fucking the fight stance and then the smiles. Yep. Oh, I loved it. It made me so happy.
It's fucking fantastic.
So and then best part is George brought his own beef to Bella's.
Like I said,
he didn't go there to get a beef from Harry.
Right there.
Yeah, he's like, here you go. I'm eating my own. Show me what you got. This is what I'm working with. Nice roll, you fairy.
Everybody pull their dicks out and start measuring.
Yeah. George is tall and thin.
No.
But Harry's Greek. We could have a fucking battle. Who's got a bigger cock? A tall, thin Albanian or a fucking short Greek?
When metaphors become reality.
Well, the old adage that you're built like your dick, your dick's built like you, is a thing.
Okay.
I know. I like, for me, I have a large head on my body. Right. So,
Oh, jeez.
And you're really tall.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Harry's got a fucking like a 5-inch fatty, just a thick one, just fucking busting your ravioli without actually bottoming out. And George should just fucking knock your uterus out with that long thing. That's just my thoughts.
Fucking Aykroyd going to the bathroom at Great Outdoors. Time to introduce Mr. Thick Dick to Mr. Urinal Cake.
That's right. That's right. I don't know. The intelligent person that I think I might be wants to pick Bella's.
Of course.
But I think the momentum right now, in what I've approved for memberships in the past 2 weeks,
right?
I'd be worried if I was Harry. Again, it's a popularity contest. It's not a taste test.
It is. And it's going to be closer, but like the numbers Bella's been putting up in every fucking round.
Yep.
Every round. So it's like it'll probably be the closest of the Bella matchups, but I think he's taking.
In this past round,
what were the numbers?
They were both in the 600s.
Okay.
There were only about 800 votes cast in the Bella's matchup, so Bella's won like 650 to 150.
Sure.
There were over 1,000 cast in the Pete's matchup because Tessie's fanboys came out in droves.
Right.
That's going to be the deciding factor. If you take the votes of Anthony's and Tessie's, you're going to decide which
side they're going with,
where they're going to go. And I think this is my theory.
Go ahead.
Tessie's and Bella's have been adversaries for quite a few years. Not the shops,
no.
The fanboys.
The fans, yeah.
And the first year we did Beef Madness, Bella's lost to Tessie's.
Mm-hmm.
Then the last few years, Bella's has beaten Tessie's, and it's pissed off the Tessie's people.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what's going to happen, but I just know that there's going to be someone's going to be upset because they both really want this.
Can't fucking wait.
If I could guess who's going to take it better if they lose, George.
Okay.
George will not be thrilled, but he'll be like, I came in second.
What did Pete's come in last year?
Not even maybe.
So it's already a win at this point. You still won it, but recognition alone at this point, if you weren't even placing and now you're in the finals.
Yeah, they might have been in the Elite Eight last year. They probably lost to like Zeno's because I know they were in Final Four because there was talk of all the shop owners in the Final Four going to dinner, and I dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, McGrath's so dumb. Jay, I have 4,000 burner accounts to make sure I influence the whole thing, even though I don't vote, which you can clearly see in the screenshot. You fucking waterhead.
What are you looking at?
The fucking in Facebook chat.
What?
Got what Andy Ferg wanted because obviously he fixes it that way.
Oh, you do fix it.
Yeah, of course. It's all fixed.
Of course you do.
I mean, do I influence? Do I manipulate? Of course. I want certain matchups to happen. Do you think Anthony's and Tewksbury and Tessie's
of course
end up together by accident?
Of course you fix it. Next thing he's going to say is wrestling's fake. Come on.
I mean, listen, these matchups were definitely put together for a reason, but the outcomes are not. Mm-hmm. It's the opposite of wrestling, actually.
Actually, it is, yeah.
The outcomes are not predetermined.
Right.
The drama is real. The drama is real and fake and whatever. It's set up, but it's like if you did wrestling, but then the guys actually fucking fought.
Right.
That's the only difference.
It's like a pro wrestling build with an MMA finish.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Then Tyson steps in the ring and fucking ruins your bracket. And fucks your sister and rapes your mom.
Fucks your sister.
Yeah, it's been a tough weekend. The mom was not willing. Tyson said, take off your pants.
What's that? My fucking algorithm is so fucked. I keep seeing a T-shirt and it's Bill Cosby's face saying either we're fucking or I'm fucking. I don't know why it's still on my algorithm.
You gotta buy that one.
I fucking blame you for half this shit.
That's a plug. Oh, listen, if you see a midget fucking or being hot. Oh, I figured out that video.
What video?
One of the two midgets on the car.
Go ahead.
You know why?
Go ahead.
That cyber truck, e-truck, whatever, is deemed indestructible. It can't be dented. So you get a couple of fucking thick midgets that start hitting with bats and doing jumping jacks on it to get your point across.
The context makes it so much better.
I found a video of another midget hitting with a bat because that's my algorithm.
Right.
But she discussed it. She's like, I'm gonna try and dent this, and oh my god, not dentable. I'm like, oh,
really?
Yeah, you can't. She was smoking with a bat. You can't dent that thing. It's got some sort of cyber fucking metal from the future.
It's got to have a threshold at some point. You can't drive a truck into the fucker.
Oh, no, of course. But you can have fat little dummy midgets jump on your hood all day, and you won't be worrying about that shit.
Well, that makes much more sense.
A 3'9", 87-pound girl with double D's on your roof, no dents.
I would love, not knowing that, it would have been fantastic if she misswung and fucking knocked out a window.
Or bounced back into the face, knocked you clean out.
Of course, that's the hope every time.
No, this guy said it's very easy. This guy said dent's very easy, but Ari Kakal and her fat friend couldn't dent it, so we're not taking your word for it. We're taking their fucking actions for it. Obviously, it didn't dent.
Ari Kakal and her fat friend.
Yeah, I forget her name. Fucking dumping thing. Fucking little fat shit.
The one we both killed.
Yeah, we had to kill her. She's so gross. Actually, do I have it on? I probably have it on last week's show. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's Lysandria. Lysandria.xo for those who want to follow a fat midget with her tits out. We're the worst.
Oh my
I love midgets, but not that one. She's disgusting. So yeah, this is it's all happening Saturday. I think we're doing 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fucking 9 hours of just madness.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna have to do a one of those like scheduled posts because I am not getting up at the crack of 8:30
a day after,
on a Saturday.
After the roast battle.
Yeah, no kidding.
Which of course is going to end at the Cabaret.
All good things do.
Probably.
I was there last night. Speaking of the Cabaret.
Oh yeah, how you doing?
I had to go there for a business meeting.
Nice. I like to hear that.
Yeah, I had to go there and discuss business. With pal Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never been in the back room of the Cabaret. I was nervous though.
Oh yeah.
And I texted you a quote from Lawrence.
Yep.
So Lawrence runs the Cabaret. Nicest guy in the world.
Yes.
Has a last name that ends in a vowel.
Sure.
Grew up in the adult dancing strip club industry.
Yep.
We don't know, but we do.
Right.
He said, I go, what time are you going to be there? I've been trying to hook up with him for the last week since he's back in town because he was in fucking Africa on safari, which is bizarre enough.
Wild enough, yeah.
Did you see the pictures?
I'll look at him.
Yeah, he was fucking like 5 feet from an elephant and shit.
It's hilarious. So
last week he was working later than I wanted to visit the Cabaret on a Thursday. I got things going on. So last night I'm like, what time are you there? He said, I'll be there at 5:45. I said, beautiful. Finish up dinner, head to the Cabaret. Won't be out late. Go in the back room.
Imagine your day starts at 5:45. Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Night ends at 2:30, so it kind of checks out.
A fucking night owl. That's a goddamn dream job.
So when he texts me though, he goes,
clubs.
Yeah, "You should have. I should have been a strip club DJ, but one that got paid well. Not that guy's making $12 an hour.
That's the real trick. The pay.
Yeah." You can become a famous strip club DJ. You got the voice for it.
I did it as a joke once at the Cadillac Lounge. Once.
Now coming to the Cabaret stage.
It was
Brandy.
It was exactly. I was basically doing a take on what they did at South Park when the kids were in the fucking thing. Like it was just Matt babbling, and I go, and then you end it with, and on the stage is fucking. I did that.
If you've taken that serious,
I did it three times. Laughed my balls off. Nobody knew what the fuck was happening, and I just went downstairs and had a beer. Like that
so,
I'm like, thank you for letting me live out that bucket list.
I should ask to be a fucking DJ one night.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, I'm sure on our next show we can probably do it for an hour.
I'm pretty sure my pal Lawrence would let me up there. Yeah. So he texted me this thing, which, looking back now, was a really nice thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a little cryptic at the time.
Right.
Really looking forward to seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Like, is that, are you just being nice, or am I like getting Luca Brasi here?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you. You know what I mean?
Because he was invited to that bar, and then they strangled him.
Right.
Felt like Joe Pesci and Goodfellas. Like I felt things were a bit awry. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mike. I walked in. The bouncer that worked the night we were there was working. So we talked for a second. I said, "Is Lawrence around?" He goes, "Yeah." So he walks me over. He goes, "I'll go find him." So I stop at the bar, talk to the bartender who comes on with us.
Put your back against the wall.
Yeah, I know. I made sure. So he comes over. He goes, "Come with me." Now, okay. Keeping him in front of me, of course. He stops. You know, you pass the DJ booth, and there's a right and a left. The left goes to the office, right goes to the stage. Sure. I didn't know that till this day. Right. So he stops at that end, and he points to the left. And it's like a 15-foot walk.
It's like De Niro sending Karen down the fucking alley. No. Down further. Yeah. I got some dresses down there. Down a little bit further.
Yeah. So
I gotta go home.
I'm not lying. I walked past him, looked over my right shoulder, kept my periphery, swung my head around, looked at my left shoulder, made sure he was walking away. If he was walking behind me, well, I'm murking someone and running.
There's few choices in this moment. I do appreciate you sharing your location with me. Let me know you're safe.
I told a few people. I've only done that a few times in my life.
Dropped the pin a couple times.
When I was meeting one of the early days of the Beef Group. I was meeting the guy for buying T-shirts, and I knew the profile was fake.
Okay.
This could be fucking any. It was Larry Burns.
Okay.
Remember Larry Burns from back in the day?
Vaguely.
He's very, very big on the page in the early days. He was a moderator for a while, but I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
He was just a really active guy who helped me run the page. But his name wasn't Larry Burns, and his picture was Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to meet for a coffee and buy a T-shirt. I told everyone that would listen where I was going. I don't know who Larry Burns is, but if I die, he killed me.
Yeah.
So anyways, I walked into Lawrence's office. He gave me a fucking fat bro hug.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited to see me. I gave him an F Buddies T-shirt and one of my Bruins, bear T-shirts. Right. We talked for like an hour, discussing what we can offer him and what he's going to get out, because we're negotiating the future of their sponsorships. We want them in for the long term. Right. They're already in for the short term. But we want to lock them in for a while. Yeah. And he has to be the answer to, so he has to deliver the message to them so that they can give the money to us. So we were just shooting the shit, me and Lawrence, mm-hmm. talking about restaurants, talking about how I had to send food back, things of that nature. Turned out he has the same restriction I do. His wife has that gluten thing. Gotcha. So we traded war stories over that. Yep. And so he's talking about the history of the strip clubs in the North Shore and how the Cabaret was first. Mm-hmm. Then the Squire, his grandfather, opened.
His grandfather?
In 1970. I think he said 70. The Banana was last, and he's like, so I started working at the Squire when I was a junior in high school.
Okay.
So I'm 16 years old, and I'm bar back in the strip club. I said, hell of a fucking first job.
Yep.
So he goes, you want to hear a funny story?
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Can we tell these stories? We've gotten in trouble before for sharing information from this club.
This one's pretty tame.
All right.
I don't feel any. I'm not worried about this one at all.
All right.
Because nothing it was just it's a funny story where the ending is just funny.
We just don't have pen to paper yet. I don't want to fuck it up.
No, we're good. He was telling me that him and his friends decided they weren't going to prom their senior prom.
Okay.
Something to do with not too cool for school, probably fucking gonna go snap their fingers and sing in a street corner
over a trash barrel. Do.
Take it on back.
Fucking Frank Stallone and the boys.
Yeah. Last minute, I think the guys, his friends, had girlfriends, and the girlfriends were like, "No, we're going to the fucking prom."
Right.
Stop snapping your fingers. So it turned out his crew was now going to the prom, but he was the one without a girlfriend.
Gotcha.
And it was a little late to get a date because it was in like 3 days. Mm-hmm. So his grandfather asked him, "Are you going to the prom?" He's like, Nah, I don't have a date. And it's like 3 days away. He goes, "Do you want to go?" He's like, "Well, yeah, but it's too late now. What am I going to do?" He goes, "You go see my buddy." I think he said like Nicky at Russo's Tux.
Okay.
Fucking probably the original Russo.
Probably Nicky Russo.
Tux. Yeah. He'll get you fitted up. You're going to your prom. Because so I get the fitted up. I show up with a Squire in my suit. He goes, and there's a limo waiting for me.
Yeah. And
I get in the limo and there's this beautiful girl. Beautiful dress, looking amazing. And, I don't even know who she is. I go, "Well, did she work at the Squire?" He goes, "Yeah, I found that out eventually." So his grandfather goes to him, "Have fun. Get her back by midnight so she can make some fucking money tonight." And he went to the prom, didn't tell a soul that she was a dancer.
Sure.
Just rolled in with this smoke show on his arm.
Yeah. Fucking legend.
Big old set of lungs on her.
Yeah.
And he said, she goes, at your 25-year reunion, people will talk about tonight because you brought me. And he goes, "You know what? She was fucking right. They did." I go, "Did you ever?" He goes, "No, I don't tell anybody nothing."
Jesus Christ.
I can love the guy. We're going to dinner soon. Get the wives involved.
That's fucking fantastic.
Going to Double Bull, get some wings. I think he might be my new best friend.
He's so fucking good.
He's such a fucking just a chill, cool guy.
And, like the fact that we didn't have him on, he's a fucking natural storyteller.
Oh yeah, he's good. It's really
like doing the show. That was the first time I met him, and it went from high to 40 minutes later, still telling me this story. Prince was involved. Like, holy shit.
He's got a million of them, and they're all. I never get a sense of that's bullshit from him.
No, not at all.
I get full. This happened, and I think it's cool. I'm telling you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I've done some cool shit. I've lived a cool life, and this is. You want to listen to me? Yeah, I'll fucking listen. Tell me a story, Grandpa.
Yeah, tell me the story of the Sandler movie that was filmed there. Fucking,
Yeah.
Just next time he has to start the show. We started off hot with pissing in a cup and pouring ice over it, but come on, we got to start. We got to start with some stories.
Everyone's got a piss story, apparently.
Everybody has a piss story.
We learned that. Yeah. We're making fucking plans. We're going to Double Bull, get some chicken wings, have some beers with the wives.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he could be like not a main character in Bronx Tale, but one of the ancillary characters that you like.
Yeah, exactly.
You like him on screen, like he's this guy's a good guy. He's not in the bathroom. He's not stuffed in the closet. He's just a good guy. He's loud at the poker table. Oh, they're fucking Cabaret just popped on. What's up, guys? What's up, Cabaret?
He's not in the closet.
No, he's not in the bathroom.
Eddie Mush. Put him in the fucking closet.
No, he's at the card table. He's not bothering nobody. He's winning a little bit.
Yeah.
He's not running his mouth.
Fucking fantastic.
That's my buddy Lawrence. Love that guy.
There you go.
So yeah, I was there for a little while last night, and it was interesting as always.
Well, the fact that we're having this conversation, all good things. It sounds like.
Oh yeah, no, this is
good prospects on the horizon for us in the Cabaret.
Oh, yeah. So there's talk of a future live show.
Can't wait.
In June, I might do a little F Buddies party at some point, or combine with the live show and get the Beefy Boys to show up. So did I tell the Robbie Road Steamer story on air about what his plan is? About the tryouts?
I think you definitely told me.
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
I'll do a quick version of it, so if it's repetitive and Robbie Road Steamer, of Boston radio lore, and your friend and my acquaintance, psychopath,
North Shore infamous legend.
Yes, he's insane. I love his videos. They're my favorite. He messaged me after the Cabaret show, and he has an idea, and I can hear him saying it. Yeah. I want to bring a girl in with fucking big lungs. That's what he literally wrote. Yeah. So he wants to set up a stage thing where he brings his girlfriend in because she has big lungs. Sure. And he likes to show them off in his videos, which I do appreciate.
Always.
He wants to have her try out as a cabaret dancer.
Yeah.
And me and Lawrence be the judges. And he wants to do a video. Let her on stage. She's got big lungs, and I got a drug addiction to feed. Him just being insane.
Right.
I used to do key bumps in that bathroom, and then you closed it.
Fucking key bumps.
I got a lap dance, and I fingered a girl's ass in that room in 1997. I was selling Adderall. It's just the things I can imagine. He's like a different version of Festa.
Yeah.
And they're both insane. You never know what they're going to say. And I love both of them for that reason. Now, he's on. Robbie Road Steamer might be on the fucking golf cart next year with Festa.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck a hot check. Let's get Robbie. The Cabaret is going to be still on by then, so we'll get them to fucking send girls. And we'll have Fester and Robbie on a fucking golf cart, ruin everyone's lives.
That tournament would be a disaster.
Dressed as a dinosaur playing the guitar. I used to fucking come to these woods and do acid drops, and that was a fucking golf course.
I don't think you could. I don't think I could breathe if you put the two of them together. It was hard enough sitting next to Fester for 5 fucking minutes.
Or we just separate them and have them come together, like on different holes. We have Robbie playing the guitar to someone's backswing. Yeah, I can't even. I can do an impersonation, but
you can do the voice, but not like what he would actually say.
You can't come up with the shit that comes out of his mouth. Dan versus his own Robbie Road Steamer.
Of course.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. It was like thinking back to Festa and the live show was like, you just, where the fuck does it come from?
A special place.
That is so special right there. And it went so fast. He kept just rattling it off nonstop, 3.5 straight minutes. Neither one of us could breathe. And he was gone, and he went to change his shirt.
I haven't had this much fun since my mom's funeral. That was said.
What was it? Salami travels well?
Yeah, salami travels well. Italian trail mix.
Italian trail mix. What a fucking
mental prosciutto mix, a little mozzarella, olive oil.
Oh, fuck. That's so good.
I am officially now, I'm getting Robbie and Festa involved. Imagine them just meeting. I want to go bowling with them.
Yeah.
I want to just go anywhere.
Oh, my God.
Just hit record and don't do anything. Don't edit it. An hour long fucking those two trying to bowl would be hilarious. Yeah. She got big lungs. Let's go to an abandoned house on Route 1.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go to the Orange Dinosaur and fuck. He says, Squire Parker left a great pace to finger broads. These aren't even. I'm not even making this up.
No,
These
I
are
know,
quotes
I
from a
know,
video.
I know.
I've watched like 10 times.
The wandering through Liberty Tree Mall is one of my recent favorite things.
Oh, so good.
It's just like, what
happened to this
fuck are you
place?
doing?
Talking to the old couple.
Yeah.
Ruining their fucking entire day. This place used to be awesome. I used to do key bumps over there.
Ruin their
that's
entire
nice.
day.
It reminded me of, when I used to work at Sears Auto back in the day, we used to have this lunatic that I worked with.
Yeah.
And he would say like really aggressive things right out loud in front of people that they couldn't fathom were real.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't just say that, I misheard, because he wouldn't say something so fucked up.
Right.
So I'm standing there helping this old lady, and the guy's name was Ron Crivello. Rest in peace, Ron. Loved you, pal.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie comes up behind me, and he goes, "Is Andy taking care of you?" And he's got this like sly, creepy look in his face. He's kind of like, and she goes, "Oh, he's really nice and good. Is this your son?" And Ronnie looks her direct in the face and goes, "He's not my son. If he was my son, I would have shot him to the sink 23 years ago." And she goes, "That's nice."
That's nice.
And he walks away straight face. I gotta stay there. I'm selling her stuff. I'm her customer service associate.
Just like, dude, I need commission. What the fuck?
And he's just talking about jerking off. The best part of him ran down his father's leg.
I would have shot him in the sink.
Yes, 23 years ago. We got my age right. I was 23. He was even like thorough. We used to have this code word there. There was munch and throw.
Go ahead.
Would you munch? Would you throw a dick? Would you would you fuck the person? And he'd walk up and goes, "I'd fucking munch that," right in front of the person.
He's not even subtle at
away.
all.
No, that's what made him so good at this, because there's no way he just said that, but he did.
Oh my god.
How Festa is, but it's on 1,000% level.
Yeah.
Also, Festa wasn't working customer service
Right.
in a professional environment. I'm selling alignments.
He's doing it at a strip club or a Be a Man show or fucking the golf course. Andy's trying to sell fucking rims at commission, and this guy's just ruining it.
I got a set of Michelins for this lady, idiot. Get out of here.
Get that Sears protection plan you got to sell. Free money.
I'd fucking munch that. Okay, Ronnie.
Settle down.
Yeah, he's the best.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
where are we going from there?
I might as well go April Fool's, since I was being fooled all the time at fucking Sears.
God almighty.
You don't like April Fool's jokes, right?
April Fool's stinks. I sent you the text. April Fool's hasn't been good since O&A killed Menino. They
talked about that on Hardy and Toucher Hardy today.
I mean, that's got to be the top one, right?
Yeah, it's the greatest.
They convinced his family he was dead.
So Larry Lucchino of the Red Sox. Oh yeah, they've got big fire. Yeah. It's a huge deal. So Larry Lucchino, the ex-president of the Red Sox, died today. Mm-hmm. Or died yesterday, but no one confirmed it.
You can't do that.
They were afraid to announce it, even though everyone knew, because of O&A.
Yeah.
And the Menino thing. They said, we will not be talking about that till it's confirmed by a real news organization, because we're not going to get O&A'd.
So exactly. There's like bigger companies. Some of them lean into it, but some of them don't think. Like, with social media, because of the Beef Madness thing, you schedule posts out. Yes. You're not thinking, when you're in Beef Madness mode, you're just scheduling posts. Okay, Saturday, next Saturday, next Saturday. You're not thinking, one of these days is April Fool's. Well, there's companies that do that as well. So it's like the one that I'm like, is it fucking real, or are they actually doing it? I don't know if you watched the show Tulsa King with Stallone.
I did watch that, yes.
So they've been talking about season 2 forever. April 1st, Stallone releases a video saying, we're going into production. It's coming out in October. And I'm like, it's April 1st. I don't know if I can believe this.
Yeah, don't release that.
I don't know. Like, you can't, if you're actually doing something, don't do it on April 1st.
So here's the thing. If you're going to do an April Fool's joke, it's probably going to be shitty.
99%.
But if you fall for an April Fool's joke after you've already seen one, once you see one and you like, it's April 1st. I got caught yesterday. Matthew Judon of the Patriots retired. He put up this beautiful post thanking the fans, and then he keeps scrolling across the pictures. The last picture is him making a weird face next to a horse, and he's becoming a professional equestrian jumper.
Congratulations.
Okay, that was a joke. Clearly, I'm like, it's April 1st. Fine. You had me for 5 seconds. Like, why the fuck's he retiring? Because NFL players retire all the time because of fucking CTE. You got me. Great. People who, I mean, I did too. One was terrible, which I knew no one would fall for. The Arby's one.
Yeah, but and I told you, it's like, because I remember it was either last year or the year. It was one of the last couple of years. You didn't do the Arby's one, and like everyone in the group was posting fucking Arby's.
Yes. Like, so I have to do it.
We get it. We get it. Arby's, Kelly's. Ugh. Stop it.
So about halfway through the day, when April Fool's should be over, like you've all been fooled at least once, maybe if you haven't been. One of the mods, Brian Doherty, who never has ever contributed anything to the page. He is the most useless mod I've ever had. He's one of the first ones ever. Yeah. He's got alligator blood. He hangs around. Yeah. We can't. His wife's the first member of the group ever.
Wow.
She asked for. He did a review last week, and she asked if a bad review could be grounds for irreconcilable differences in divorce.
That's great.
Even she hates him. It's awesome. Yeah. He goes, "You should do an April Fool's." I'm like, I already did, Bri. He goes, "No, do one like where Bella's buys the Kowloon." It's actually pretty
fucking good.
And Fitzmaurice, who's in the same chats, like, that's your first good idea ever, Brian. And Silvestri goes, I've been in this chat for 2 years. You've never said anything useful.
Yeah.
It's always just bad TikTok links that no one cares about. Yeah. And then I quick stole the logo and put it on the Kowloon and just posted. This fucking thing blew up.
Yeah.
It's a huge post.
Well, here's the thing. That falls under, it's kind of, because the thing I shared to the hot dog group, it's kind of along those lines. It's a little bit more far-fetched than that one, because JetBlue posted that they were putting Nathan's hot dogs on their fucking their food carts on their planes, and I'm like, well, I'd love a fucking hot dog on a flight.
That's feasible.
That's kill for that. Like, so it becomes a lot of those things are like, well, don't make a joke about it. Just fucking do it. That's a great idea. Yeah.
A steamed bun and a steamed dog walking by me, a couple of ketchup and mustard packets. I would eat that all day.
Corey made reference to the Dogma post that Kevin Smith posts every fucking year because Harvey Weinstein is holding the movie Dogma hostage, so he can't do anything with it. So every year he's like, Dogma remastered coming this year. It's like, wait, great. We get it, guy. But like, that's, when you think about it, it's like, well, the Kowloon has teased selling forever.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they don't, like a roast beef and fucking Kowloon would be awesome. Yeah. Even like a one-a-day special, like Longboards does it on Wednesdays now. Like everyone's kind of getting in that game. You're welcome, I guess, from you.
Yeah.
But like, that's all I thought of was like, fuck, that'd be awesome to go get a fucking beef at the Kowloon.
Yeah. And a hot dog on the plane. I'm gonna stop pushing.
A hot dog on the plane, like Jesus Christ, it's a 3-hour flight. I'd love a fucking hot dog.
That's number 2 behind Cabaret Pizza. We're getting back.
Hot dog on a plane, Cabaret Pizza? Fuck yeah, man.
Hot dog on a plane. Can you imagine one of those bitchy fucking JetBlue douchebag stewardesses who hate everybody walking by, and I can go two Tito's and a hot dog?
Give me 2 dogs.
2 dogs, 2 Tito's, can of Diet Coke, and leave.
Can of Coke.
Walk the fuck away. I want mustard and relish. Leave some ketchup in case I get weird. Think about it, a fucking night, because that wouldn't be hard to implement. You pre-cook the dogs with a warming tray, and the buns are warm. What a fucking day it will be. All they need is napkins and paper plates, and they just got to fucking...
It's so fucking doable.
And make them complimentary.
And they're sitting there making jokes about it. It's like, get fucked, guy. I want that.
Make them... Imagine they're free.
Remember when fucking...
per customer?
I don't know. Remember a time like, fucking 80s and early 90s when they actually used to give you a meal? Now it's fucking Chex Mix that they run out of halfway down the plane.
What does a Nathan's hot dog cost at cost? Fucking 30 cents?
If that.
Make them a fucking cross promotion, JetBlue, Nathan's hot dogs. Let's fucking go. Yeah. People, I need to be in charge of all this shit. That's a fucking
easy one. Here's the thing. Their social media or marketing team thought of it. So if someone in the company has already had the thought.
You imagine that thinking that's a good joke, though? It's not a good joke.
It's an annoying fucking joke.
It's a dick tease.
Seriously.
It's a girl with great tits and a penis.
I mean, it's got to be one of a few things. Plane's got to step it up. It's fucking slices of pizza or fucking hot dogs. Let's do something here. The hot dogs are way easier.
Yes,
you can stack a shitload more of them than you can pizza.
Yeah, just fucking 2 drawers. 1 for buns, 1 for dogs. Make them gluten-free. That way, if they fucking... My wife can neck a dog if she wants.
If they can figure it out at the fucking ballparks, they can figure it out on a plane.
Yeah.
Just take one of those fucking things. Yeah.
Boom, get one of those guys.
One of those guys.
Imagine if Nathan's had a guy on every plane, every like a flight certain time.
Yeah.
Over 3 hours.
Yeah.
You get a Nathan's guy. Yeah. And it's just a stewardess dressed like an idiot. Hot dogs away.
Yeah.
For the first hour. Wow, what? Get some on the phone. Give me Nathan. I'll talk to Nathan.
Let's get Nathan and Jet on the phone.
Yeah, all the people. Yeah, a lot of people fell for my Bella's one.
I saw you post something, and I don't know. I almost texted you, but then I was like, fuck it. He can't be actually serious about it. Like, you posted something after the fact saying, hey, guys, it's a joke.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was real.
Really?
Can you be... listen, one-way ticket to the zoo if you thought that was real.
Come on.
On April 1st, a small roast beef shop in North Andover is buying Kowloon.
Here's the thing. Not only that, but... the only it's so people just don't Google anymore. That's the fucking thing. Even if Harry wanted to jump into that fucking game of going that fucking big with a fucking shop, everything Kowloon does makes the news.
Yes,
everything. They're like, oh, we're gonna give our Mai Tais to go. It's fucking on the news on the news. Not just like on Boston.com. It's on the news, on TV.
Listen, don't undersell Boston.com. They've done an expose on your boy.
I know they have, but what I'm saying is like they tick the time. Tick, today, Junior. But like they put that shit on TV when they do dumb shit. So yeah, that alone, just Google Bella's Kowloon and nothing's going to come up.
Listen, people are really, really, really stupid, and they just believe everything they see.
So fucking dumb.
Like, to jump topics now, because this will be similar. Anyways, April Fool's is done.
April Fool's is stupid.
You tagged me in that conjoined twin thing.
I sent it to you.
Yes.
Oh no, I did tag you.
Yeah, you tagged me on the post, and the tweet is fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you have it, or should we just?
I can get it by the time you're done talking. I think.
Oh yeah. So it's a conjoined twin got married in secrecy to
on your page.
It's fine. We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
So a conjoined twin.
Look, if you're on the social media, you've seen this fucking picture.
Yeah, they got married.
And apparently they're famous.
This tweet basically said that she fucks her husband and does oral sex on him while her conjoined sister is attached, and the sister is present, obviously, because she can't detach her head. Yep. And she likes to listen to like true crime podcasts or music while her sister gets fucked, and they share orgasms. Yeah. But she chooses to ignore the orgasms because they're not from her, not for her. Just dumb. You can't ignore an orgasm. Imagine.
So, have you ever seen the movie Stuck on You? Matt Damon, Craig.
Yes.
Okay, that's immediate what I thought of.
Yeah.
Because they literally do that. Yep. Only instead of him reading a book or something, he's like dressed as a teddy bear or something.
Isn't he gay?
No.
Craig Kinnear is always gay.
He's a theater actor, but not gay.
He's definitely. That'd be funnier.
Yeah. But okay, so that's where my head went. So fine, okay, and it was kind of debunked that tweet was not real.
Yeah, that's my point. I googled it.
Yeah. So, but even so. This guy did marry these conjoined twins. Mm-hmm. And now, is the part where he only married one of the heads true?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, he married. I think her name was Haley.
Okay. So my head immediately went to, what happens if the other one wants to bring somebody home? Hey, what happens if she's gay? Whew.
I got to tell you, that guy is in the cuck chair.
You're not thinking 2.5 chicks at the same time? all right.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, imagine he cheats on his fucking one with the other while they're sleeping. Fucking.
He puts on noise canceling headphones on the wife.
I think he got the one with the left side.
Okay.
So left hits his, I guess.
I don't.
Is the right tit not his? Can you only grab one?
How it all works. I
mean, I tell you, if we're splitting tits, I'm pretty sure I'm claiming one of them. And I'm thinking you're cheating if you grab my other tit because it's not mine. Jeez. Just draw a fucking. It's like in like old like 90s sitcoms when the people who share a room and get mad at each other.
They put the tape or the curtain over the bed. Yeah.
Like I can just picture like a Sharpie line across the chest where this is your side, this is my side.
Unfucking believable.
Imagine the fucking non-involved one that's ignoring it, starts playing with her own tits during it. Her own tit. It's the one tit. She's got it because she's really enjoying it. I mean, listen, women like to grab their own tits during sex. It happens.
Sure.
Not that I'd know.
It happens.
But, yes, it happens. Like, they do enjoy a grip of the tits, which is kind of funny.
Right.
Because I don't think ever in my entire life I grabbed my own balls during sex.
No.
And sure as heck not grab my own tits.
No.
Women are so lucky. They're so free.
Yeah.
Just start grabbing their own things, anybody else's things, just grabbing things.
Well, this is a whole other side topic of the complexity of the female orgasm versus the simplicity of the male orgasm.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other topic that we can get into.
That takes years. We can do a whole series on that.
Whole other topic.
Yes. So the reason we brought this up, though, is once I saw that tweet and you tagged me in it,
yeah,
I immediately said, I want this to be real.
Oh, 100%.
But I don't want to look a fool.
Right.
Because I'm the truth guy. I want the truth. Yeah. So immediately I went to Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I typed in that name. It was a beer company. Two heads are better. At two heads are better.
I didn't even look at the tag. That's a really good Twitter tag for them.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's perfect, but not theirs.
Oh my God.
Again, we can still get a good 5 minutes out of it. But yeah. But it's also probably the reality of it's probably true.
Sure.
She just didn't tweet it.
Right.
I mean,
you if they are so it's just two heads.
Yeah, they're split off at the shoulder.
They don't double up on anything else.
One kind of shoots out the shoulder. One's a little more official.
There's no fucking way she's ignoring anything.
She's trying to. She's being polite.
What are you doing? Putting on an eye mask and some fucking earbuds and
you're
hoping. I mean, it's a lot.
Imagine
it's a lot of humanity in that guy.
Imagine that guy is the greatest lover in the world, and he's a giver. He is he's so down giving. There for an hour. He's using hands, his tongue. He's putting her ass on a pillow so he can aim up and hit the G spot. Like, he's got ideas. Mm-hmm. He's using that gel that desensitizes your dick, popping 4 Viagras. He's having 3-hour sessions and looking for 25 orgasms.
He's got a subscription to Billy's fucking catalog.
Yeah, he's got all the toys. He's got a cock cage. He's got the fucking 12-inch fucking tickler.
Yeah.
And this poor fucking shoulder girl coming up the fucking side because she's not the main head. Yeah. She's the secondary head. And she's just fucking trying to miss and ignore.
How do you do that?
Just coming.
How do you do that?
Just fucking, just losing it. Because I watched those, I've seen those videos of the guys with a remote control thing inside of a pussy. Yeah. And like those girls don't do well.
So you got two heads.
The one's off to the side, kind of
trying real hard. One of them's trying real hard to ignore it.
Yeah, picture that.
What happens if that head is the one that comes? Now the two of them are like, what?
Now they did say they share orgasm. Well, at least the
now they get the two sisters got to fight.
I'd like to see them fight head to each other. One turns the wrong way, broken nose. Other one feels it. Terrible. Both have one has CTE and just laying there with fucking eyes crossed, a little retarded. Other one's fine, dragging the dirty sister around. It's a whole thing. I want a reality show. I might move my fetish from midgets to conjoined twins. Problem is, there's only like 3 in the world, and they're ugly.
I don't need a reality show. I need a hard edge documentary on this shit. A reality show is going to put them the fucking like, oh, let's have them go work on a farm. No. I want to see what happens when these 2.5 people fuck.
Mr. Eddie Huang could do a nice documentary for us on Vice. Follow him around.
Oh shit.
Eddie Huang, you know who he is, right?
No, I don't.
No,
I got the Vice reference, but no.
He has a show on Vice where he goes out and parties with his friends and then goes back to his dumpling restaurant and gets fucking hammered and eats dumplings. He went to Pete's once. Okay, that's how I know him. He's a beefer. Oh, hold on. Well, hold on. For those of you just joining us, we're on the topic of conjoined twins and orgasms.
Conjoined twins sharing orgasms and what happens if the right head is a lesbian.
Exactly.
Call in. Speaking of sharing orgasms, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Buyandrefi.com is the website where you can get the free rate quote today. And at Buy and Refi on the gram, slide into those DMs with all your conjoined twin porn fetishes. For Gary himself, Andy, how are the rates going?
They're getting a little better.
Yeah.
There's an election coming, so that generally the rates will go down because these manipulating pieces of shit in Washington want to win elections, and I'm not sure which side wants this and that, but rates are coming down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's spring. Starting to see for sale signs popping up everywhere, which is exciting.
Spring has sprung, and you guys are getting snow.
Yes, we're getting snow, so I mean, I'm not getting snow. I hope not. If I get snow, I'll be so pissed off. But the rate's coming down. But the thing is, though, the rates are what they are. You can always refinance.
Sure.
But find your dream home.
Buy your
marry
dream.
the house and and marry the house. Fuck the rate.
There you go.
And we've discussed this in the past. Cross promotion. If you can't afford your mortgage and your wife has nice, healthy fucking lungs, get her on stage at the Cabaret. Yeah. And if she wants to try out, me and Robbie Rosen will be there to try her out.
There you go. Imagine you were the fucking official tryout guys.
That would be fantastic.
It would be such
we need Festa too. Me, Robbie, and Festa.
Comical fucking group.
I want to sit in between Festa and Robbie and just fucking go cross country skiing, have a blast.
You will not breathe.
Lucky Pierre City right
you
there.
You will fucking hyperventilate the whole goddamn time.
I wonder if they could work off each other. It would just be a fucking pissing contest of two funny guys who can't shut up.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out at the fucking golf tournament.
We're going to find out real soon.
But again, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Buy and refi with Gary.com. Click on free rate quote or slide into those DMs over on Instagram at buy and refi. Thank you to Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street in Middleton. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website, and BenFranklin_PrintCo is the Instagram. Of course, Ben Franklin Print Co. does all of the North Shore Beef shirts that you've seen
they sure do.
Out and about. And if you're a small business,
get more of these made.
There you go.
Fucking sweet
those
hats.
Those stitched. God damn.
It's embroidery, it's called. Flex fit back, trucker hat. It's my last one. I've had more made up. This is the one I said Portnoy. That cuck didn't respond, though.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Dave. If you're a small business that wants to get into the old e-commerce business, get in touch with Joe at Ben Franklin Print Company, printco.com. He can take care of those needs as well. Twist of Fate Brewing, 120 Andover Street in Danvers. That's Route 114 in Danvers.
If you're nasty.
TwistofFateBrewing.com is the website. Click on Find Our Beer to find out where Twist of Fate is being poured in bars and sold in liquor stores. At Twisted Fate Brewing on Instagram for the weekly tap room hours, such as this week, Thursday, 3 to 8, Friday, 2 to 10, with an 8 p.m. sold-out comedy show.
Sold out.
Saturday, noon to 8, and Sunday, noon to 6, at Twisted Fate Brewing on Instagram for the weekly tap room hours. What do we got coming up next, Andy?
I think we need to go to Lizzo.
Whew, do we?
I really want to talk about Lizzo.
So much lies.
And I knew when I brought up Lizzo in the pre-podcast tease post, I was going to get some pushback.
Here's the thing, Andy. I don't know if you know this, but Lizzo is not only stunning, but also brave.
She's strong and brave?
Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave.
She's also strong too, though.
Yeah,
I thought.
Yeah, strong as well.
I hate her.
Got to be to hold all that up.
Yeah, she definitely gets strong ankles.
Got them quads.
Yeah, she does some dance moves that I've never seen before.
The fuck.
Heavy D and the girls, she'd be good at that. Her and Queen Latifah when she was fat, that'd be a fun band to watch.
There
you go. Here's the thing. So Lizzo catches some online heat, deservedly so, if I may, because as those who don't remember, that pig preached body positivity and all these fucking bullshit isms and being a good person, and turns out she's not a good person. She bullies her staff,
right,
and is a complete asshole to her. I think what she called him, too skinny, too fat, you're ugly. Like, she just was mean and aggressive to her assistants.
Right.
A cunt, if you will.
A cunt.
Yes. And now she's caught a little heat.
I love that a rhinoceros preaching body positivity is also body shaming other people for being too fat.
Yes, that's the best. But that's the irony, as you put in our show notes. It is a little too ironic. I really do think it's like a fat person body shaming should be a new fucking verse in Alanis Morissette's song.
It's such a fucking disaster.
And so she got so fed up with all the haters online that she's had enough of this shit. I quit, and I quote.
Yeah.
Well, the world thought she quit music because what else does she fucking do?
Thought or hope.
Besides eat.
Here's the thing.
And she wasn't quitting that.
I'm pretty sure most, if not the majority of people were hoping she meant quit music, and it went from... So here's my take on it because... Well, you know what? Continue. I'll do my take in a minute.
Well, it's just
because what happened right before we went live.
Yes, she walked it back.
She walked back the I quit.
She wasn't actually quitting. It just didn't mean that. It just she's fed up with everything and she's not doing whatever anymore. But like, what is it you do here, Lizzo, besides sing, dance, and bother people?
So here's the thing. My feeling is with Lizzo. She got fed up, for lack of a better term, or just wasn't getting enough attention.
She's never been fed up, first of all.
Thank you.
She's always ready to be fed more. All right.
So she just wasn't getting enough attention. So she decided to make a thing about the haters, and I quit. And she goes, I quit. And every bullshit rag on the internet fucking goes, oh, well, Lizzo is quitting music because of online bullying. Now, she probably thought, that's going to garner a lot of sympathy. People are going to forget about me being a cunt and body shaming my staff. And instead, the internet went the other way, the expected way. Thank God. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want to see you anymore. So she's like, No. I'm actually not going anywhere because the fact that people pay my fat ass to do this music thing and dance thing is a miracle. Because, I don't know, name a Lizzo song.
There's one I like.
I'll wait.
No, there's one I like. That's their first one.
What?
And I don't know the fucking name of it. It was one song I didn't mind. It was before she became a super cunt.
8 Big Macs till the day she died.
No, I don't know the name of one Lizzo song. I remember liking one.
Yeah.
It was more of it sounded like RuPaul back when she was she was doing Cover Girl, that fucking song. It kind of had a vibe of that. It was more talking than singing, but the beat was good.
Right.
I'm sure someone knows. It doesn't matter. She sucked.
Right.
So a couple of years back, she was on TV, and I was doing the thing I do. My daughter used to be a bit more woke than she is. I'm pulling it out of her every day, a little less.
That also comes with another day of life.
Yep.
You know, the older we get, the less bullshit we have to fucking deal with.
I made a joke at Lizzo's expense in front of my daughter, who was probably 13 at the time.
All right.
And she got real mad at me. Like, one of the maddest she ever been.
Okay.
And I doubled down, tripled down. Just she's body positive and she's a role model and she's a vegetarian. I don't. And she's going vegan. I go,
wait,
what?
Fattest
vegetarian. Yes. I go, Lily, she's the fattest vegetarian in the friggin' world. Don't fall for this. That is not a human. That's not the human form you want to emulate. She's fucking morbidly obese. Her heart's gonna stop.
Right.
I should know.
Right.
It's what I said in my Chuck video earlier. I said it's like me being the fucking spokesperson for healthy lifestyle.
Right.
I'm not the person to listen to.
No.
I drink too much. I DoorDash McDonald's. I eat red meat every fucking day. Lizzo should shut the fuck up and be fat and quiet and be good. Aretha Franklin never told me that she was body positive. No, she could sing. And she never told me to look like her because she was fat.
I don't know who set me off probably 2 weeks ago, and I definitely texted you. I must have. I don't know if we ever got to it, but the phrase "body positive" really bugged me a couple weeks ago.
I hate it.
And I think I must have texted you, "Body positive equals gross acceptance."
Yeah,
it's just being like, I'm sorry, but like, look, I'm a fat guy.
Yeah,
I'm like, I am unhealthy. And I'm not trying to sit here being like, you know what? It's my body and I feel good. I look good. And I'm just going to fuck fuck you if you fucking do that. You're unhealthy.
No, we're
You're
carrying
unhealthy.
extra 50 pounds each on ourselves right now, and we drink and eat too much, and our organs hate us.
And here's the fucked up thing. I don't look like a fucking leather love sofa.
No, and she's way bigger than both of
That's
us.
just it. It's like it's a problem for me when I see fat people being like positive about themselves, because I'm like, well, I'm definitely healthier than them. Mm-hmm. So like, well, fuck it. 2 more Big Macs. Why not? I'm not as fucking fat as that piece of shit.
Well, that's the old saying. You're always someone's after picture.
Exactly.
No matter how gross you get, you'll probably always be someone's goal.
And it's fucked up that we're someone's before picture.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
We're both.
Like the body positive side of people, we're the before picture.
Yes, we are.
And we are not the pictures of health.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Can you imagine, like, the
fact that you run a fucking weight loss challenge
is hilarious.
Is fucking hilarious.
I'll never run one again.
Because
I'm out on that. I haven't told them yet.
Well, because I would say, loosely following as much as I did, because I had to stop because my instincts were to just go mean, and that wasn't a mean.
Yeah,
it
sure,
wasn't a mean group. But like, I don't think there was anybody bordering. There might have been 1 or 2 that were bordering on Lizzo's size, but they were trying. They weren't trying to be like, you know what? I'm good where I am.
No. There's a lot of activity going down.
No, it's like, motherfuckers, eat a salad. Go to the gym. Fuck Dan Connor.
Yes. Lizzo looks like the couch Danny DeVito climbs out of in Always Sunny.
Yes.
That's what she looks like.
Holy shit, that's a good one.
Yeah, she's that person. If Danny DeVito was taller in The Penguin,
oh my God,
when he's wearing his little white fucking dirty undergarments, she's gross, and that's okay. You can be. There's been a lot of gross people. I'm gross.
Yeah.
Like, I don't brag about being not gross, and I'm not happy when I'm naked, except for the penis, which is very large.
That's
and everything else is bothersome.
That's just it.
I'm the only Irish guy with a huge.
And that's the other thing about her. She loves being naked.
Yeah.
Like there was, I don't know. I saw a clip. She was at a Lakers game or something. Lifted her skirt, threw her ass out. I'm just like, first of all, think about the children.
Those thighs could kill people. One of her thighs is bigger than me.
Fucking Steph Curry went blind. It ruined the whole season. Holy shit.
Imagine him. I've seen.
Lakers are playing the Warriors. I know Steph Curry isn't on the Lakers. Yes.
Jackass did a skit where Wee Man got jumped on by a giant fat black chick.
Yes.
Who had the grossest crack I've ever seen in my life, and it haunts me to this day. She was so fat she couldn't wipe properly. That's Steph Curry fucking Lizzo. That's what it is.
I think it was, if it wasn't one of the first, it was definitely one of the most recent that my Facebook account got severely limited because I posted a GIF in the zoo, and it was of from Orgasmo when fucking Joe Cooper's laying on the bed and fucking the fat T-Rex jumps on top of him, and they claim nudity, even though technically she's wearing string.
You just can't see it.
She's wearing a string. Her body's swallowing it.
Who's fatter, the chick from Road Trip that the little nerd fucks, or Lizzo?
Good question.
Exactly. If that's the question, because they use that fatness as the joke. That's the punchline.
Yep.
Beautiful face, though. Very pretty.
Very pretty girl. Dead.
Way prettier than. Is she dead?
She's dead, yeah.
Heart attack, I assume?
We didn't know each other that well.
Diabetes?
Yeah.
She lost a foot in her life?
Yeah.
She's definitely a type 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's definitely dead.
That's sad. She's a beautiful
face.
If she lost 200 pounds, right in my wheelhouse.
I mean, Jesus. If we could all say that. Holy shit.
I mean, like, it's no secret that you're into a thick black chick.
Of course.
Yeah. But there's a level, there's a line of.
Yeah, but Thizzo, no.
Thizzo?
Thizzo, thick Lizzo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, Thizzo. Yeah,
I'm trying out the routine.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm auditioning for next year's Roastamania.
Oh, speaking of, I have to watch some YouTube videos of Scott on stage hosting comedy shows so I can get some pointers for this week. No, I got to watch them because I'm hosting.
They're on YouTube.
Of course.
Links, brother.
I don't have links. I'm gonna find the fucking things. I'm gonna find him a Joe Fish in fucking North Andover.
God.
He drove 1 mile.
What a fucking disaster that must be.
So yeah, we're gonna find old hair plugs for hosting the show.
God,
hey, ask Scott from Wicked Bites.
If there is
Gemini.
ever ever a weekend I happen to be up there and he's doing it, we're going.
Oh yeah,
we're going. We're sitting front row and not saying a word, just staring. No breaking eye contact, motherfucker.
What's that from? It's fucking. It's maintain eye contact or solid eye. It's a movie.
This is the end where Michael Cera's taking a piss and having his asshole eaten at the same time, and he feeds the girl a juice box and he's making eye contact with.
That's not what I was talking about. But it was fierce gaze. Fierce gaze is what it was.
Michael Cera has the cutest of buttholes. Everybody knows it.
He does. Fierce gaze is the quote I'm looking for. I can't think of what movie it's
Fierce gaze.
Fierce gaze. Fierce gaze.
Don't lose eye contact. Come on, baby. Sip time. Sip time.
On the other end of the Lizzo spectrum, aka attractive, and not fat and not disgusting. Where did I put her name?
Please, we need a palate cleanser. God.
Oh, Angel Reese.
All right, so hang on before you even get into it, because this falls under what the fuck is this text?
Oh yes, Angel Reese pin. So and Dirty Debutantes.
So this morning I get 2 text messages from Andy, both with pins in them. One is Angel Reese / Dirty Debutantes pin. Second one, son films mother's OnlyFans pin. One of those I kind of understand we're going to probably get to. What is Angel Reese Dirty Debutantes?
So Angel Reese is the center for the LSU women's basketball team.
That much I gathered.
Okay, and she's fantastic. The way, all right, so they played UCLA in the previous round before they played Iowa.
Should I Google Dirty Debutantes while you're talking to get a brief synopsis of what she does?
No, you don't need it. You don't need it.
All right.
You won't get it. So an LA Times writer pretty much put the LSU players, you refer to them as the Dirty Debutantes versus the Milk and Cookies UCLA team, meaning that LSU girls are whores because a debutante is a ball where you have a coming out party looking for a husband.
Okay, so
and dirty, a debutante would be more of a slutty debutante.
This explains something I heard in the distance, but didn't give a shit enough to comprehend. So it might have been yesterday or something. ESPN was on in the background, and they started bringing up Don Imus's nappy-headed hoe comment.
Yes.
And I'm like, I didn't go over to the TV to figure out what the fuck was going on, but I'm like, that's weird to bring up this, it's so long ago.
5 years ago. Yeah, he's been dead for 20 years.
So long. It was like the first year O&A were on Sirius.
Yeah, it was like I'm saying 2005.
Yeah, in that ballpark.
Or
maybe a few years into one, but whatever. Yes,
this isn't quite that level.
So
this writer didn't call them nappy. This writer for the LA Times wrote an article about the two teams facing each other and try to make it a good versus evil reference, which is rough for college kids because they're students, they're children.
Okay.
Which I didn't know.
They're adults.
But again, they're college students. They're not professional athletes. Again, it's a gray area because now they're getting paid to play, and there's UIL, and there's all this money out there.
You sent me a picture from Sports Illustrated. Looked like the swimsuit edition.
Yeah, she was in it.
All right, so
that's the point. Point. So, no, I know. It's hard to be on their side, but the aggressive part was calling them the dirty debutantes before the game, meaning that they're dirty whores. Is how my wife, who told me how to think.
Well, no. As you know, having lived through broadcasting during the nappy-headed hoe thing, yeah, just leave it alone, pal.
Yeah,
don't try to be fucking cool or quippy. Like, we can do that on this show because we don't give a fuck. Yeah, you have a job and a contract that you're gonna lose.
The LA fucking Times, pal.
You're gonna lose it.
And the coach from LSU really took exception to. She basically said, "I'm an adult. I'm a coach. Attack me."
Right. Okay.
Don't attack my girls.
How about let's not go down that road at all. If you're in that broadcasting realm, because it's just not gonna. Here's the thing: it's not gonna end well for the broadcaster. History has dictated.
Big fired.
So fired.
Big fired.
So fired. The funny thing is, all these years later, like Imus was outcast. Blah 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 blah. I heard the phrase "nappy-headed hoe" like 1,000 times on ESPN the other day. Yes. It's just like, what are we doing? What are the rules?
Why bring that back up? Why bring it back up though? If you say it with malice, you're being racist and offensive. If you just say what he said as reporting, you're not saying, you're reporting what he said.
I still stand by Don had no malice when he said it, but whatever. That's a whole other issue altogether. He was an old man trying to get to a commercial break that really didn't know. He was trying to be funny in his 80s. Yeah,
he fucked up.
He fucked up.
That's all. He fucked up. I never thought he meant it, but he fucked up. Maybe he did because he was an old man.
Although,
old white man.
I will say, and again, way late to the party, but god damn it made me laugh. It was during COVID, so it was like 2020, 2021. Family Guy had a new episode run, and I forget exactly what the order of people. I think they were. It must have been a succession of Dons, and the last one was Don Imus, who was already dead. And it goes, and now we go to Don Imus. He goes, the Rutgers basketball team is black and gross, and and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Listen, they can do whatever they want. I sent you that clip from the Family Guy today about the girls' college basketball with the one family.
He was already dead. It was already 20 years beyond being funny. But god damn it, did I not fucking laugh my balls off when he said it?
Well, she did.
Because they nailed the voice too. That Rutgers basketball team.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on. So, anyways, Dirty Debutante thing was separate. They basically referred to the LSU basketball team as being dirty whores, but they could have done it differently because here's the thing.
See, again,
the LSU basketball team is a little dirty on the court.
Okay, so all I have for this is, first of all, I thought when you sent me that, and then you sent me a picture of her, and then I started seeing headlines of her on social media. I'm like, oh, she must have done porn, and Dirty Debutantes was the site. So I just started deep dive Googling her. I couldn't find dick.
No, you can't find porn.
Couldn't find it.
Of course you did. She's hot and black.
So I clicked on one like the next Barstool fucking article about her came on. Clicked on it. She seems like a showboater, like, you know, it seems like that type. And now all of a sudden they lost, and if I'm correct, kind of similar to the Lizzo situation, people are talking shit about her, and now she's upset.
Yeah. So I guess the overarching thing with this is with Lizzo and fucking what's her name, Angel.
Does it hurt? What the fuck?
They lived their life being told how great they were.
Right.
Their whole life, and especially Angel, because she's a beautiful model,
gorgeous,
who also is 6'3" and is a great basketball player. Is something. She's going to be something special in this world because she's really good. Like, she's very much like Dennis Rodman on the court. Tenacious, a little dirty. Like, she goes for it. And I'm sure her whole life, they won the national championship last year, but she made a mistake last year of using one of Caitlin Clark, the white girl's signature trash talking moves. I think she did a John Cena thing or a point. I feel so that what it was.
I kept seeing this in pictures, but I thought she meant like championship ring.
Caitlin Clark does the John Cena.
Oh, okay, and she seems to be on fire according to
she doesn't miss.
I don't know. I just don't watch the fucking games.
And she's this. Here's the thing: college basketball. Yeah. There aren't many.
I'd rather go to spring training baseball, to be quite honest with you.
No, watching Caitlin Clark is a fucking show. I will watch her. Actually, watching Angel Reese is a show. Those two are electric on the court.
Yeah, I'd watch Angel Reese all day, brother.
Yeah, Angel Reese is an absolute great basketball player. She fucking rebounds, blocks shots. Yeah. Caitlin Clark is Steph Curry. She never misses. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
But she's this lily white thing who has the confidence of no one. She's like Larry Bird with this arrogant level.
Sure.
She shit talks.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you're a fantastic professional athlete, the only problem is, you know, the paycheck in the WNBA ain't gonna back that up.
Yeah, Ice Cube just offered her $500,000 for.
There you go, 3-on-3.
She'll be fine.
Offered it to Caitlin or Angel?
Caitlin. Angel's getting one too, I'm sure. Okay. And also, Angel made $1.5 million last year in endorsements because you can make money in college now.
See, just like basketball said, Shaq made all his money in college.
So the problem is these girls, these Lizzo and more Angel, they're never told they're not great until they get in college. Now they're in the limelight. If you're in high school and you're Angel fucking Reese, everyone loves you. Right. Every guy wants to bang you. Right. And I'm sorry I'm sexualizing her, but she does the swimsuit issue.
She does swimsuit.
I can't, because that was, yes, good job. You can almost speak.
I can't do
like that's she complained about being sexualized. She complained about being sexualized. And I'm sorry that men like us exist when you do a swimsuit edition, you dump your tits out. I'm gonna think about what everything else looks like because she looked fantastic.
Right.
And it's just hard when you know, now you're in the limelight, national stage. You come at Caitlin Clark on the Crooked last year. There are racists in this country who are going to shit on you.
Go that way?
Yeah,
of course they did.
But even if they don't go that way, they're going to hate you because you're black and you're good and you went at their fucking lily white girl that looks like she could be the daughter of the KKK king.
Grand Wizard, please.
Yeah, sorry, Grand Wizard. Yeah, she could be fucking the Grand Princess. Yeah. So it's just like, you got to take some heat. So get some thick skin or go away.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Listen, and she's like, I've been threatened. I've been body shamed. I've been sexualized. I've had my life threatened. When I text you, welcome to the club, princess. Me too.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's been a rough. I was threatened a month ago. My life was threatened.
Ward 1, son.
Yeah, Ward 1, motherfucker.
Ward 1, motherfucker.
Get your fucking dick beaters out. I got some idiot right now still badmouthing me who I haven't even thought about in 4 fucking years.
And that's the funny thing. It's like, if you're okay, so it'd be one thing if she was just playing basketball, right, for college.
Yeah. Sure.
But it's doing all the other stuff. You know, you're putting yourself in the public eye deliberately.
Yes.
Deliberately for professional gain, as you do. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the point of most of this shit.
Yeah.
You have to expect that some people. Here's the thing: if you spent 34 seconds on the internet, someone hates you.
Yep.
Period.
I take heat every day. I've probably gotten 17 comments on Instagram about how fat I am.
Thank God I can't see those fucking comments.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm getting shit on it. It happens.
Yeah.
Move on. It's going to happen. Not everyone's going to like you, and I've learned in this world that most people who like you are quiet.
But also, if
the ones who hate you run their mouth.
Right. And if you're going to do that public figure thing, you have to either find a way to ignore it, or find a way to stop giving a shit about it, because you're never going to meet these people. They don't impact your fucking life. Yes, sometimes they say hurtful shit, and if it cuts deep, okay. But, like, who are they?
Our buddy Mark Vitagliano had a saying.
Who the fuck? Huh?
Mark Vitagliano had the saying that it's in the No Shore Beef's fucking Bible.
Oh,
thick skin, thin beef, can't lose.
Thick skin can't. Yeah, exactly.
You can't fix it. People are dicks. People suck. The American public as a whole suck.
The world is mean.
Yeah, and especially on the internet, nameless, faceless assholes who can say whatever they want whenever they want. Just fucking move on, girl.
Fucking mean.
Be the smoke show that you are, who's about to make a ton of money and already makes a ton of money, who's a swimsuit model.
You know what she's got to do? I know exactly what she is. She's got to fucking turn heel.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's the problem, Sherry.
Plain and simple. Turn heel and just tell them to fuck themselves.
You know what's
instead of internalizing it and being like, that really hurts my. No. Whatever they're saying, fuck you. I am the goddamn greatest at what I fucking do. Yeah. Fuck you.
That would actually be the thing that is, though, and this is going to sound sexist because it is. Mm-hmm. Women don't generally have that ability because they actually feel real emotions.
That's a tricky part.
Where you and I are dead inside. You gotta
die inside a lot.
You gotta die, and also accept that maybe you're not the most attractive person.
You're gonna die a million times, baby.
Yeah, I mean, listen, but look, her and Lizzo were different in that way. Where Lizzo is us, fat person.
Yeah,
she's so not fat.
No, she's definitely the opposite.
No, she's fucking hot.
Yeah, super hot.
Yeah, no. Listen, you Google fucking Angel Reese, you can find many pictures of her in a bikini, and she looks fantastic. Yeah.
You didn't even send me an HD picture. I was a little upset with you. I had to Google that one.
I'm pretty sure I did send you an HD picture, but you're fucking.
Oh, you got an iPhone?
Obama phone.
You got a fucking iPhone, don't you?
Yeah, we can't. I have to send them on Facebook Messenger so we can communicate properly.
Fucking iPhones.
Yeah, no OnlyFans. I looked. I was gonna buy it for you actually.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I was gonna get you the Angel Reese OnlyFans.
I did appreciate you sending me the hot chick that does the slap contests.
Oh, I like her.
I went down that rabbit hole fucking quick. Holy shit.
She's got a body on her.
She's got a fucking side job that is interesting.
Which one? MMA job, boxing, slapping, being hot?
So basically, she does custom videos where guys will do various forms of wrestling. Most of it's getting their asses kicked by her.
Of course.
In various levels of undress. Yeah.
Like, we like her. She was
Russian? And doing it like now. Not like she did it, kind of got a little popular.
She's making that money.
She's making that fucking money. Yeah.
Now, she's not talking body positivity.
No.
Well, the haters. No. She's talking about pay me, fuck you.
Fuck you, exactly.
Well, fuck you, pay me.
Fuck you, pay me. I'm going to kick your ass, and then you're going to pay me.
All right, so I'm going to pay. Do some ads.
All right, do some ads. Thank you to Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury. Andy fucking screaming he's got a piss. Thank you. Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury. 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury, to be exact. Anthony'sTewksbury.com is the website where you can order online, pick up some gift cards, join their loyalty program. Their Instagram, at ARB Tewksbury, where you can not only see, as I've mentioned many, many times on the show, some of the best goddamn food porn, especially of the beef variety. You can also check out some Beef Bino, their roast beef challenge videos. And let's see, most recently, they're doing fried clams over there. God damn. That looks really, really fucking good. If you order online, again, it's Anthony'sTewksbury.com. Use code ARB10. That's ARB10 when you order online to get 10% off your order. Thank you, Anthony's in Tewksbury. World famous Cadillac Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody. Open 7 days a week till 1 o'clock in the morning. Hit them up on Facebook and Instagram, Cabaret Lounge Peabody. I don't like to pick a favorite, but man, that show was fun. We did.
It was so much fun.
Holy
everyone loved
shit.
it.
And like, it was like layers upon layers of fun. It went off technically without a hitch. Yep. The watching the numbers on the live shows was fantastic. The girls that we interviewed, fantastic. The crowd that showed up, fantastic. The fact that all of the fucking girls were wearing F Buddies tank tops, fantastic.
Probably the best part.
The fact that Cabaret is looking to go long term with F Buddies is fucking fantastic. It's good. I feel this is going to be one of our better matchups.
Yeah, we need a slogan. Get in bed with F Buddies.
Fuck yeah, dude. Again, thank you. Cabaret Lounge. World famous Cabaret Lounge. Route 1 South in Peabody. 7 days a week till 1 o'clock in the morning at Cabaret Lounge Peabody on Instagram, where they regularly post Instagrams of what girls are going to be showing up.
Yeah, they let you know who's coming.
Let you know the girls that are showing up. For example, let's see. Today, they showed a picture of Amber's ass on stage.
Oh, she got a lot of ass.
A lot of ass. A lot of ass. She was the one that right after the show finished, and I went up to the stage, sat next to you, and she just started.
And Justin.
And yep, that's next to you and Justin, and she laid on her back, click, click, spread, and just started slapping the shit out of her pussy. It was a sight to be seen.
She has butterflies on both thighs.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
And they're symmetrical because when I was there last night,
you measured?
On stage, I looked over and I said, "Those things are actually someone." It was not McGrath didn't put those there. Let me put it that way.
Does he do tattoos?
Someone whose eyes are straight on.
Oh, I get
put those there. Someone he wasn't.
I see what you're doing here.
Yes, someone who can actually see properly.
I see. Thank you to Nick's Pizza Subs Roast Beef, 207 Essex Street in Beverly.
It's funny. Someone's asking about it right now on Instagram.
Well, here you go. Closed on Sundays, open 11 to 9 every other day. NicksPizzaBeverly.com is the website. You get 5% off every online order, and you can hit them up on Instagram at Nicks_Pizza Beverly. And pinned right to the top is Ty Law enjoying that fucking super three-way, which is, quote, not bullshit.
Not bold. What a moment.
Fucking legend.
There's been many moments in North Shore Beef's lore. That's a fucking moment.
Fucking moment right there.
An NFL Hall of Famer telling me to fuck myself and eating a beef and talking about it. Let's go. What are we doing here? What's next? Like, what's next in that fucking world?
What is next?
Quick little solemn discussion, real quick.
All right.
I don't care, I guess. Somebody brought a fucking gun to True North and shot himself. The site of Ferg Fest.
Keep going, because that's a very dark headline.
Listen,
It wasn't a suicide.
No.
It wasn't a suicide.
He had his gun in his pocket. It discharged, and he shot himself through the foot. And the shrapnel that came from him shooting himself through the foot and hitting the ground, and the bullet fragments injured 3 other people, including a child.
Mm-hmm.
I will never get political when it comes to stuff on this show, but if you're at a fucking brewery and you're strapped up and your gun safety's not on, you're a fucking idiot. Because one, it's actually illegal to drink when you have your gun on you if you're a concealed carry person.
Okay.
You technically cannot be at a bar or a brewery if your gun's on you. But also, figure it the fuck out. Don't shoot yourself and don't hurt other fucking people. This is putting a real damper on Fergfest right now.
Also,
is this still happening? Yes, of course. I'm not canceling Dick. But, like, what are you doing? Bad publicity? I gotta wait a week to promote the fucking thing.
But
you idiot.
Let's be honest. 2 things that we don't need at breweries: kids or guns.
I would prefer one of those or the other. I don't want to get shot by some idiot who can't control his fucking gun. Guy's had 7 IPAs and starts pulling his gun to clean it, and all of a sudden I'm dead.
I mean, as someone that's
fucking
6'3" and could knee a kid in the face pretty easily, I don't know. I'd argue a little bit of ground shrapnel might be worth it.
Listen, you can't. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. I'm not going to get deep into it, but that one brewery that was shamed but then deleted because it was a bad look for a certain person.
What happened?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Oh, what the fuck was the brewery? Someone went to a brewery with.
It doesn't matter who it was, but
no, they went to Old Planters.
Okay.
And it was a community outreach event going on, which they do often, like a Thursday afternoon. And there was kids there, and everyone was having a good time. And they went there to watch college basketball during March Madness. And because the kids were there, they couldn't enjoy it, so they left, which is fine. There's 500 other places to go on that street.
Right.
They left a 2-star Google review.
Oh, fuck you if you're that fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Fine, just leave.
Just leave. First of all, honestly, I'm not as staunch hardcore about the kids at the breweries. As long as they don't bother me, I don't give a shit.
There's an age limit. There's an age where kids are allowed in a brewery, and it's under 3 usually.
Well, it's also
they're pretty tame.
Especially
newborns. I'm pro newborn in the brewery. They don't bother anybody.
I also feel it has a lot to do with the space available.
Of course.
I don't think, like, if you have a kid, your kid should be taking up a bar stool.
No, of course not.
So if your brewery is very small and simply has a bar, might think twice about bringing a kid and putting him on a bar stool.
But it's just tough right now.
But I also know Dave has family events at Twisted Fate, but he also has the space. He has the table areas that they can sit. Yep. They can pull the tables together. They can make bigger tables. He has games, et cetera, et cetera. But he also has the bar where guys like me, I'm not going to sit at a table, but I'll sit at the bar as long as your kid's not sitting at the bar with me. I don't give a fuck what he does.
Yeah, just keep your kid in the leash.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. And this is where I will draw a line in the fucking sand. If you're the parent and I'm having a conversation with somebody, I don't want to hear a fucking bit of attitude that you're hearing some cursing.
Yeah, it's
period.
It's the gray area. It's the tough gray area.
Fucking period. Okay.
Unless you're really living it up, screaming.
If I'm obnoxiously doing it, okay, fine. If I'm trying to make a point, but if I'm having a conversation with somebody and like we talk,
couple shits.
Exactly, couple shits, couple fucks. Look, Maui's saying it on TV now.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Fucks are in the lexicon, pal.
We are now fucking.
We are fucking. Since I got the banner up there, Fergfest, how are we doing with the tickets? What are we talking about?
So I haven't actually started promoting it yet.
Right.
I was about to start, and then this happened, so I'm just going to let it breathe a bit.
Sure.
June
2nd.
I'm going to start. It's June 2nd. There's a couple hundred tickets sold. But there's like 300 available, but I just don't want to over promote early.
You
and
didn't want to pile on a shooting?
That's the thing. I mean, I did make a video, which I'm sure you saw.
It was fucking great.
It was good. It's the fucking Catalina.
Pow!
Pow! Yeah. Listen, we all, it's either cancel the event or lean into it. I'm not canceling
Fuck
shit.
that.
Contracts have been signed. Money has been spent.
Right.
We are not canceling dick.
Because some guy can't handle his shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's not invited.
He's going to buy
Put
a
his
ticket.
picture on the wall.
He's going to buy a ticket.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who aren't invited. That guy is one of them.
All right, Andy. So you're going to have to go on Amazon tonight, figure out how much metal detectors are.
Yeah, I won't be doing that because someone mentioned that, and quite a few people had some issues.
Of course they did.
When I said to myself, I went, "Wow, I don't listen. I don't conceal carry.
I don't either.
I'm not anti-gun. I'm just not a gun guy.
Right.
I don't need a gun. I have a Ferg. I am donk.
Right.
No one gets that reference from fucking Crocodile Dundee in 1987. Mike just got it. I don't need a gun. I got a donk.
I got a donk.
Yeah. What's a donk? Donk. Beats the fuck out of him.
Very good.
Love that line.
Very good.
No,
but a lot of people do.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people do.
There are rules though when it comes to carrying a gun, and I mean and I know they'll push back, say, well, the people who are going to do me harm don't follow the rules. I don't know what to say to that. It's such a fucking conversation. I don't want to get into it. I don't know.
Well, okay. I have an idea. Okay. Because I can assume the people that are saying that. So I'm going to assume the people that you're talking about aren't going to be showing up to FergFest.
You know, that's a nice way of navigating that little thing.
You know what I mean?
I feel like you just nailed it without saying it.
But,
yeah.
They?
What do you mean they?
Nope.
Those people.
Nope.
What do you mean them?
The people that you're referring to are probably not going to be showing up to True North Ales on June 2nd between 2 and 6 p.m.
I don't know. Clancy gets it in with the rap music. You never know.
Yeah. But North Shore Beef generally doesn't.
No, we don't have many of them. I can think of two in the history of the page in the last month.
No.
One's a Burlington High School student, seems like quite a fella.
Yeah.
And then other was a professional athlete that played for the Patriots.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't know if we've had many.
No. Maybe one or two, but they didn't.
I can think of another one, but
there was one when you did a podcast in like the closet of a Target that night during COVID.
Okay.
I was on Cape Cod. I was watching it live. I could see the fucking the shelving behind you, and there was a guy that was motherfucking you, and it was kind of embarrassing for him. God, I don't remember what it was.
What show was I on?
But you sent me a text. We were doing nonsense, and you're like, I'm going to be on this podcast. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went live.
Oh, right. Yes, we were in Staples.
Oh, my bad.
No. Now I remember we were in a Staples fucking.
We were in the closet of a Staples. I could see the shelves. I could see the printer paper behind you.
Yes, no, we were in the Staples fucking studio. It was the Old Dirty Boston podcast, and Demetrius Hellum came on to motherfuck me,
and it didn't work well.
Oh no, I put him in a fucking complete body bag. He was not prepared for my elephant memory and my meanness.
He kept calling you the N-word.
He did. He called me N-word a lot, and again, I didn't reciprocate because I'm not that kind of guy.
No, that's not the right move at all.
I said, "Young man, you're being quite aggressive. Let's settle down with the language. You're offending me."
My man.
I my man yesterday. My wife was so fucking mad at me.
It's so good.
It works every time. My man's never not worked.
I took your cue. I my man Epcot fucking all weekend.
Oh, Epcot's a great place. I'm gonna my man Ireland so hard.
My man.
My man.
Okay, so not only, because you saw the pictures, not only was I doing my man, I was doing my man wearing a fucking sombrero.
even fucking better. There's never not a good time to my man someone. It might be. It cracked the code because of my awkwardness.
Yeah.
Getting some of the tension is difficult for me, and I'll get quiet. Excuse me, my man.
My man.
I'm my man in character. Like Segura saw who did you see? Fucking Kane. What's the Big Daddy Kane in public?
Okay.
You ever see the special? No, the Segura special. He sees Big Daddy Kane out in public one time. This is like the '90s when Big Daddy Kane wasn't anything, and he just yells, "What up, Kane?" And Big Daddy Kane looks at him, and he's like, it's just like now he's what to say because he just did a little inflection with a black guy. But that's my what up, Kane, my man.
That was always one of my things on a TV show when I would have a burger and I would literally slip into a Sam Jackson reference briefly and go, this is a tasty burger. And I would kind of like eyeball the crew,
no one got it.
And nobody got it. And I would go back to talking like myself. And I'm like, at one point, after one of the shoots, I go to the cameraman, not Scott. I go, I was doing Pulp Fiction, right? He's like, oh, I thought that was weird when you changed your voice. I go, did you think I had a stroke?
And if you're not getting that joke, you're a fucking idiot.
What are you doing?
Watch a movie, read a book.
Oh my God, fucking 20-year-olds piss me off.
But also, like, this is a tasty burger. It's a fucking iconic line.
Right. And I would only do it's like I was doing it when I had a grilled cheese sandwich. I would do it when I had a fucking burger.
It's a Royale, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. Read a book.
Yeah, figure it out, asshole. I hate children. Ugh. I'm raising my kid to get references. We have forced watching of shows, forced watching of movies. She knows what the boat's called in One Crazy Summer because she's been trained.
Very good.
It's called The Boat, if you haven't seen the movie. Yeah. And they stole it in fucking
it was such a
Roadhouse.
It's such a
pissed me off.
Bad joke in Roadhouse.
Yeah, that movie's fantastic. Speaking of bad movies, a quick 1-minute movie review. The Black Demon on Amazon Prime. It's free if you're a Prime member.
You sent me this.
It's about a prehistoric megalodon, a.k.a. giant shark, who's mad that this oil rig in Mexico, well, the god that controls him is mad about an oil rig in Mexico dumping oil into the water. So he is attacking the oil rig and killing anyone who tries to leave. So it's kind of like Bronx Tale.
I'm not going to lie. I was wildly disappointed when I Googled megalodon and it was a fucking shark.
It's just a prehistoric giant shark.
I was definitely expecting some kind of
You've never seen the Meg movies?
The what?
The Meg movies?
No, I didn't know. I actually
the Statham one.
I know exactly what they are. No, I punched out on shark movies with fucking Deep Blue Sea.
No. Watch the first Meg movie. They're fun. They can't be stupid.
Right. Well,
I'm not saying they're good.
Yeah, but a lot of that shit got real fucking old, real fucking quick. They did 72 fucking Sharknadoes, and I was like, ugh, I get it.
Well, no, this isn't a Sharknado. This is like a shitty Jaws. But Statham's in it. Everything Statham's in is awesome.
All right. Well,
the Beekeeper.
You say that. I watched Expendables 4 a couple weeks ago.
See, those don't go. The Beekeeper, his new movie?
Nobody in Expendables 4 wanted to be there, and they really let the camera know. There was more eye rolling in that than when I was on Wicked Bites. Holy shit.
So quick movie review of Black Demon. Also, Negro Demonia.
So is it a Spanish movie?
It takes place in Mexico. So no, it's English speaking.
Okay, it's English speaking.
Oh, it's English speaking. It's a British dude.
Right.
Australian dude who's on the thing.
All right.
So a few people are stranded on the
what thing? The Spectrum?
On the rig. The oil rig.
Okay.
They're trapped on an oil rig. Now
he's on the thing.
The premise of the movie is they can get on the rig, but they can't get off.
Okay. So
the shark lets you drive to the rig and doesn't let you leave.
All right.
Now you just can't leave.
I'm sure I'll watch it at some point.
I had a dog.
Did you watch Retarded?
No, I can't fucking pay. I'm not paying for that.
It's on Tubi. It's free.
I don't have Tubi, do I?
It's a fucking free app, pal.
Oh, okay, I should get Tubi.
Get Tubi.
It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain tomorrow. I'll watch it in my truck.
Tubi has fantastic, awful movies.
I'll be working.
All right.
I'm
gonna be sitting in my truck watching Retarded.
Yes. So I would give Black Demon 2 out of 10. But I would watch it if I was you because it's so bad.
All right, it's almost out my alley, is what you're saying.
We should at least get to The Rock before we finish this thing, right?
We got a few things.
Gotta get to The Rock though.
All right, so we got The Rock. We got 2 OnlyFans things we can jump into.
Okay.
And then Tom Brady plus the NFL banning tackling. I don't really understand what's happening there, so we'll get to that last. Yeah. So Andy got back into wrestling all of a sudden.
Yeah, I saw some reels and I really enjoyed it. I found them I love the old wrestling heel game when someone's being way too mean and I love the idea they're swearing now for no reason.
The Rock is giving 0 fucks except for the 47 he screamed at the camera that night.
He sweared a lot.
He swore so much.
Clear? You want me to stop? Because you said clear.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Fight goes on. It would remind me of Fist Fight with fucking Ice Cube. Like the fight goes on. Like he's looking at fucking Fist Fight.
He's live last night on Monday Night, fucking just motherfucking everybody.
So I didn't know what I was looking at. I saw this reel of The Rock hitting some blonde dude.
I mean, again, literally, The Rock has every single follower in the world. So
yes,
yeah, you're gonna see his reels.
So I see him. You got this blonde dude. Fucking bleached blonde hair, jacked out of his trees, bleeding and getting whipped with a belt that says Rhodes.
Yep.
And Rock's yelling something about Mama Rhodes. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. He starts yelling at a cell phone camera, and the cell phone's filming. You can see the boom mic in the camera, so it's making it seem real.
Yep.
Almost like Christian Bale's rant in whatever movie he was in.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, I know this is fake, but I don't know what's going on, but I'm interested now. You've got my attention.
Yeah.
And I went down a rabbit hole of these reels. He's throwing the guy through fucking tables, whipping him, shoving the fake blood on his fucking belt.
Motherfucking him at no end.
And it just made me feel like old wrestling. I loved it. And now I'm fully committed to WrestleMania because I texted you. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
You're like, is this guy like related to Dusty Rhodes? Oh no, he's his son.
But I just like, I didn't make sense because didn't Goldust die 20 years ago?
No, Goldust is over in AEW. He's still wrestling.
How much fucking did Dusty Rhodes do?
Look, when you're the second most recognizable athlete in the world, baby, you get a lot of fucking pussy.
He was so fat. He was Lizzo fat.
Dusty Rhodes was dumping loads across the country. Oh, I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Well, you know what's funny? I'm not to go gay here, but Cody Rhodes is a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
And Dusty Rhodes did not have the looks.
Nope, but he had the charisma.
He was phenomenal.
The funny thing is, Cody has Dusty's lisp. That's a hereditary thing. He lisps like Dusty.
That's awesome. So you get this fucking. He reminds me of some actor from like a million '90s movies that had bleached blonde hair. Yeah. And I could never even tell you his name. He was an unnamed henchman many times.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know the guy's name, but he was 48 Hours. He was like not the bad guy, but the bad guy.
I don't know if he's in that one.
Yeah, he definitely. I think you're thinking of the same guy. He wasn't blonde in that one.
Maybe that's probably what it is.
He wasn't blonde in that one.
He was blonde later in movies.
I'll get there. Continue.
Speaking of 48 Hours, I heard Roxanne today.
Yeah.
Immediately thought of
another 48 Hours.
The bus scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bus scene. Yeah. Roxanne.
Yeah.
You don't have to put the red light. So, I'm watching wrestling. I start watching these fucking reels, and I'm like, this is really interesting. It's compelling. The Rock's going full, complete piece of shit heel, which is not his real personality because he's the nicest person like in the world.
Well, of course.
And he's wearing this vest, and he's got the sunglasses, and he's the final boss.
The final boss.
Which is a great thing because if you're a video game nerd, which we all have been or are at one point, we know what the final boss is. It's fucking, from my childhood, it's fucking King Cooper and Mike Tyson.
Right.
So I'm at work today talking about it with Harambe.
Sure. I love that you're see this is the thing. And even, Rock said it last night. Wrestling is now cool again like it was in the Attitude Era back in the late 90s.
Yep.
And now you're literally talking at work, water cooler, talking about fucking wrestling.
Which I haven't done in 20-something years.
25 years.
And I was growing up a huge wrestling guy.
Right.
Like we all were. Saturday mornings. Yep. Monday Night Raw in the beginning, phenomenal.
Hulkamaniacs.
Then I kind of, how come? Fuck, I took my vitamins. Said my prayers. I'm that guy. Then
Austin started flipping the bird, and it's like we were in our late teens, early 20s. This is fucking great.
I took a break when I was going through puberty. I was not wrestling anymore. Yeah. And then you're back, and Stone Cold Austin and fucking The Rock.
Yep.
Can you smell? It was awesome.
Awesome.
And I fell off again when I had kids, and I'm like, wait, this is still fun. My wife doesn't understand why it's fun. I'm like,
right.
You don't have to get it.
It's partially, it's almost like 95% fucking nostalgia for us.
Sure.
But there's also that it's just a TV show. It's genuine fucking TV. It's like, I don't have to watch the fucking Kardashians do something. It's reality TV. It's theater TV because
the original reality TV.
Because let's be honest, it's as fucking real as the Kardashian show.
Yeah.
Only in this one, The Rock is calling a guy a motherfucker and whipping him with a belt.
and swearing
Also,
on.
The Rock's dropping boy a lot, but he's doing it in a way that's making me very uncomfortable. But he's calling white guys boy. It's like that reverse thing. It's like, what the fuck am I feeling right now?
The Rock is pretty white, though, isn't he? He's Hawaiian.
He's Samoan and black.
Is he?
Yeah.
Could have fooled me.
His dad is Rocky. I mean, listen.
Rocky Maivia.
No, Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson.
His dad's Rocky. Look, you don't grow up with the name Dwayne Johnson.
be a Hawaii.
Come on. No. Rock's black and Samoan.
I knew one Dwayne that wasn't black, and he's retarded, so that checks out. He's DW, not DU. It's DW. Dwayne.
Dwayne.
That is a black or a retard.
Yes, it is.
There's no in between. There's no between. Either your parents are on meth, or your dad's a black guy who plays ball. Yeah. And you'll go to the University of Miami someday. So Harambe, I go, have you been watching The Rock stuff? Because I haven't talked to him in a while. He goes, yeah, it's been fucking cool. I go, yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna watch WrestleMania for the first time in years, at least that match, because it's interesting. He's like, I know, like it's real though. I go, yeah, no, it's wrestling, so it's definitely not like real.
Wait. When he said it's real, he was being semi-sarcastic, as if like it seems like he's selling it as if it's real. Like they're doing a good job at the acting, right? Yeah,
you know that guy who cried when Terry Funk was doing the press conference.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Okay, yeah, that was Harambe today at work.
Oh my God.
Where he was thinking it's real.
Real.
Like real, like The Rock is actually beating up that guy. So Michael, he is actually beating that guy up.
The Rock assaulted a human being.
Yeah, I go, yes. The violence is real. But old Cody, who's on the ground taking the beating, is in on the beating. His job is to take the beating because wrestling is not real in the way that you want it to be. It's scripted. He goes, yeah, but the cameras stopped rolling. I go, no, Mike.
No, three cameras stepped up when the one camera stopped rolling.
They all kept rolling, and they showed you the cell phone footage of the behind the scenes on the reel to make it seem real, and it worked apparently. That's why I loved it so much, because it was a new way of doing it. It was behind the fucking scenes of not behind the scenes of him actually hitting people.
I love, and I don't want to pull the curtain too far back for young Mikey, because I love that he is so invested in thinking this is real. I don't want to tell him that Santa Claus is your parents. I really don't. I don't want to do it to him. I want him to feel that it's real and that The Rock is actually committing criminal assault on Cody Rhodes, and they're going to broadcast it live on Peacock.
You know what else is true?
What?
The Rock, no performance-enhancing drugs.
None whatsoever.
Not a one. He's the biggest he's ever been in his fucking 50s.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Yeah,
he found the fountain of youth.
He's eating clean. He's
real.
He's working out at 4 a.m. every single day. He eats 72 pancakes on a Sunday. He's Mr. Natural.
I love the internet. You know what? I wish Stone Cold would come back and just be fat. Because at least he never got jacked. He stayed just dad bod.
Well, Steve fucking closed out WrestleMania last year.
Okay.
He wore a T-shirt, mind you.
Oh yeah,
I do. He kept the shirt on, pal. I've been working the biceps, but I got to keep the fucking shirt on.
So if we're gonna do all right, you've talked about Stone Cold already.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about a few people. If we're gonna do a wrestling,
what
during our lifetime that we watched, Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Mine, yours might match or similar, because it's actually. You go first. I might have a different one.
All right.
I might have a different one. Give me a Mount Rushmore.
My fourth is probably the hardest, only because it can go in so many different directions.
Okay.
It's Hogan, it's Austin, it's Ric Flair, and the fourth can be a million fucking people.
Would one of them be Macho Man Randy Savage?
No, not
really.
Not Rushmore. No,
you're not a Macho Man guy.
I'm a huge Macho Man guy, but you're talking top 4 people ever. So you can talk
during our watching.
So
time,
you can talk.
Ever.
Well, I mean, I start. Well,
it's
leave it. Okay.
It's over. Yeah.
So it's like we're going back quite a ways. Like you could talk Andre, you could talk Undertaker, you could talk Rock, you could talk Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. Like there's a bunch of people that were at that top of the game when we watched I mean, Jesus Christ, fucking John Cena.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's too new school.
He's got to be in the conversation. He's done it.
Of course, he's
awesome. Retired.
He's
too new school.
I didn't watch John Cena. I knew who he was. He's a great actor.
So that's where mine comes in. Ultimately, I would have to say, instead of Rock, I'd probably say Undertaker.
Taker is phenomenal. I would put The Rock over Stone Cold.
Really?
He was just. I love Stone Cold. I like The Rock better. When he would come out and it doesn't matter what you're saying, got me every time.
Yeah.
It's the whole Jim Norton, I heard you. It reminded me of that so much. Where you just don't know how fucking, say it again. I heard it just, what you say? It doesn't matter. It every time got me. I laughed every time. Yeah. I mean, The Rock, Stone Cold was great, but like his act was the same fucking act every time. He'd come out, music would play, he'd crush some beers and beat you.
It's the biggest goddamn thing.
It was incredible.
I still say so. I posted this back in December, January, because I was in Worcester the night Mick Foley won his first title, and to this day, Austin came out at the very, very end to basically hit The Rock with the chair. Mick Foley wins. When Steve's music hit, I've been Stanley Cup playoffs, fucking, et cetera, et cetera. I've never felt an arena actually vibrate like that before.
His music, the glass shattering, is the greatest opening in the history of wrestling. And it gets the crowd to lose their fucking mind.
The people fucking stomping and screaming it. And that was Worcester. It wasn't even in Boston. That was a smaller of the two fucking Massachusetts arenas.
Well, I mean, it wasn't the best song, but it's the best opening noise. That fucking the glass shattering. You know who's coming every time, and you lose your fucking.
Your fucking shit. Yeah.
And to this day, if I'm there, if I'm at if I go to some fucking event with my kid, and I'm at the Boston Garden, and whoever's fighting, I hear the fucking glass shatter, I'm going to shit myself like the Beatles are coming.
Shit myself.
I'm like, ah!
I lose all control of my bowels.
All right, so my Mount Rushmore in wrestling is going to be this: Hogan, obviously. Yeah. The Rock, obviously.
Vince McMahon, Chris Benoit.
Not Flair. I'm dumping Flair.
Yeah.
Because I love who he was, but he wasn't my guy.
Honestly, I could flip-flop Flair and Dusty Rhodes at the same time because for me, I didn't pick up on them until much later, and I definitely didn't watch their prime like NWA WCW stuff until way fucking later. But I would argue Dusty was a better fucking promo.
Oh yeah, Dusty was just fat and ugly. They don't want to look at him. Flair was handsome.
Fucking charisma.
Hogan, Rock, Macho Man, Warrior.
How many fucking people are on your Mount Rushmore?
I just said Hogan, Rock, Macho Man, Warrior.
Oh, okay, all right.
I dropped a few and changed a few because I thought about it. When the Ultimate Warrior died, I almost cried.
So so based on that, you really didn't watch much past like the late 90s.
Not much, no.
So you were more of the 80s kid.
I was a huge 80s kid. I watched some of the Rock stuff. I love the Rock appointment viewing every week. Yeah. Stone Cold too, but I'm not going to pick them both because I think they were the same era doing the same thing. In the chat, we have Mr. Perfect.
Well, see, but that's the thing. I think the B tier Mount Rushmore is actually stronger than the A tier only because like you can't put like Mr. Perfect, Scott Hall, in my opinion, Macho Man, guys like that on Mount Rushmore because you got Hogan, fucking Austin, etc. But like Perfect, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels.
Bret Hart was so good, yeah.
Fucking Scott Hall.
Scott Hall can piss off. I love them. Come on, settle down.
Come on.
Do you mean Ravishing Rick Rude?
Exactly. The guys who never won the title. I mean, I know Sean and Brett did, but yeah, Jake the Snake.
Did Macho Man never win it?
Macho Man did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
Jake the
like,
Snake.
Perfect,
so
Hall, fucking Rick Rude. Yeah, absolutely. Jake the Snake, guys who never won the title. That seems like a more fun Mount Rushmore.
Okay, we'll do that next week. Right. Write it down.
All right. So let's see.
We got two
OnlyFans topics here that we can just smash together.
We can buzz through.
We got the old lady teacher that I sent you early in the week. Keeping it tight. And then the son films his mom's OnlyFans that you sent me today.
Okay, so I'm pro teacher doing OnlyFans if the kids don't find it. I don't know how you keep that from happening, but I think once the kids find it, you're fucked.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, we've proven on this show, we've mentioned on the show that you don't need a credit card to actually see people's OnlyFans. So there really isn't a way to keep it, because I guess the key to OnlyFans is you have to promote it. So all they got to do is figure out enough about you. But like, she was, I don't know where the article is at this very moment, but she was probably in her 60s.
I'm not an ageist. I mean,
I'm not an ageist, but and again, I sent you the article. I told you exactly. I'm like, good for her for fucking keeping that shit tight.
Yeah, keep it tight. OnlyFans is tough.
And she also fucking pieced out. They found it. And she's like, I'm making more money over there. Deuces.
Exactly. If you get caught, you lose your job. Move on. But you do have to lose your job.
Most of them don't give a shit either.
Teacher.
And
if you're a teacher, you got to lose your job. I'm sorry.
You do. But the funny part is, like, I would argue that every one of the teachers that has lost their jobs because of their OnlyFans, and then all of a sudden that becomes an article that gets picked up, gets shared, I know I fucking Googled it. I know I Googled it, but there's enough fucking, I think the Jerry word is simps.
Yeah, Dan Connor has subscribed.
That will fucking dump right into that with a full credit card number.
And she's already pregnant.
Yep. She's already.
Yeah, Dan Connor's loads can blast through menopause. It can revigorate you. The youth, it's the fountain of youth, his dick, really.
It rebuilds the uterus.
Yeah, you can now, you have your period again, you're pregnant. It's a world you want to live in.
Oh my God.
So that's easy. Old lady does OnlyFans, lose her job.
Keeps it tight and makes fucking tens of thousands of dollars.
What's way weirder, because I don't judge. I don't care. But I do judge this.
Yep.
A pornographic movie star needed a filmer for her OnlyFans, and she looked no further than her 18-year-old son.
Was she a porn star, or was she just an average?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So here's this woman
the article.
dildoing herself, showing them tits, fingering herself, showing her asshole, all the depraved things you're doing OnlyFans for money, and her 18-year-old son was filming it. Filming it.
Yeah.
I know about this? I walked by my daughter watching Theo Vaughn's podcast with some fucking Britney something,
right?
And they were talking about it. I'm like, oh,
topic. Thank you.
My daughter.
So, first of all, way fucked up. It brings me back to a topic. I don't know if we ever got to it, but I watched the Pam Anderson doc on Netflix, and her son or sons, I forget if it was one or both of them, produced and directed the documentary. And there's a lot of her sex tape in the documentary, meaning you're literally watching, and these are Tommy Lee's kids.
Wow.
You're watching your parents fuck. And you're actively doing it. Even if you've never seen it before in your life, you at some point those guys had to approve the fucking movie if you're the director.
Yep.
So you have to watch your parents fuck to put it on Netflix.
Nope. No thanks.
I don't know.
Mike,
I mean, none of it's good. None of it's good. I definitely think the woman making her son film her fuck is worse. But what the fuck is going on in the world?
I have a child. Of the two of us, I'm the only one looking.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I did that video a couple weeks ago when I would pretend like I was with Charlie from the Chug Madness group, and he was short, and my kid played the short person. I didn't watch it. Okay, so I'll get context. I did a video.
I couldn't. Chug Madness was way too confusing.
No, I know it's fine. I did a video where I was saying what I was going to say about Charlie, but not actually saying it, and then I said instead of making fun of him, I'll invite him up north.
Okay.
And then my kid came into frame, and she had an empty glass in her hand.
Okay.
And me and, in quotes, Charlie, because my kid was Charlie, we chugged the beer together. And I cropped everything out besides the top of her head.
So she chugged an empty glass.
But it also looked like she was 4'7" because Charlie's short.
Right.
That was the joke. That was the payoff.
Okay.
I didn't like her being in that video with me drinking a beer because I don't want to involve her, but I needed a prop.
Right.
And she's old enough now. That's my point is I didn't want her to be in a fucking beer video where I was clothed. And this kid who's 18, who's a year older than my daughter, is watching his mom finger blast herself for fucking OnlyFans content. It's so fucked up.
Here's another one. Our buddy on Facebook, producer Keith. Elizabeth Hurley is in some cheesy new movie with a lesbian scene that she's in. I'm definitely going to Google that after the show. However, her son wrote and directed it.
Her son wants to fuck his mom. It's Oedipus syndrome. And I do too.
Yeah, but everyone wants to fuck his mom.
Yes, his mom.
But like,
not mine, his. Yours and his, not mine.
Thank you. Yes. But like, I would never. I never. Ugh. It's the most skin crawly, douche chilly, fucking cringe inducing shit to think about. Like, no, I'm fucking sorry. No.
What's worse? Your mom doing a lesbian scene on camera, not your mom, but a mom. I'm not going to put your mom in this spot, where you're the writer director, or your mom taking some peen, even if it's fake movie peen.
Oh, taking dick.
Yeah, you think it's better than lesbian?
Yeah. What do you mean taking fake dick?
Well, I'm like, movie dick, not like fucking penetration. I'm not doing a porn here.
Well, we're on the topic here.
I'm in a lesbian scene in a mainstream movie. They're not licking box. They just fucking pretend to lick box.
Honestly, it's the same fucking thing.
Okay.
It's honestly the same fucking thing.
What if I introduced a different color person? What if it was black? Would that bother you more?
If it was somebody else's mother? No, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I don't know. Fucking other people's moms can take it right up the fucking ass for all I care. I don't.
I actually sometimes in my Pornhub search is other people's moms. I don't want stepmom. I want someone else's mom. No. Best friend's mom.
Neighbor's mom.
Oh, the neighbor's mom's so good. My girlfriend's mom. Oh, sign me up if she's a brunette with big tits.
We're parking our cars in the same garage, sir.
I will fucking neighbor cotton laundry room. Let's do it.
I'm stuck and I gotta get out.
Just those stuck
God
bother me
damn
so much.
It, they are so bad.
It's so bad.
Here's the funny thing. I watched the whole fucking thing for the acting. I'm like, this is ludicrous. What if
he finishes up?
Who came up with this dialogue? Because first of all, she's too dumb to improv.
Mike wipes down and then finishes it.
Absolutely. Watch the whole fucking thing. It's fantastic cinema. I would love to fucking do a riff tracks to that one.
I just gonna while we're recording a text from Jerry.
Yeah.
One of the beef shops that is very popular right now use Modern Butcher's beef in their ads.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be called out after the show. We're gonna do a deep dive on that one. We don't like that shit.
We don't want to get too aggressive right away.
No, it's fine. Maybe sober up a little bit.
Figure it out.
All right, listen. We can't go much further before I piss myself. So we do word of the week.
Oh, I was gonna have you do ads real quick while I piss.
I'll do ads. What do we got?
We're gonna kick off with Bella's.
Give me three. Give me all three. Bella's. Who else?
We got
Nick's Burlington and Priority.
We got Bella's. We got Priority Capital, and we got Nick's in Burlington.
I'm ready. Nick's Place in Burlington, located in Burlington. Figure it out. Google Maps works like a charm. It's run by a 19-year-old prepubescent boy who slings serious beef. Matt Hurradis is stepping his game up like no one else. He's learned from the best. He's going to dominate the beef world coming soon. If you want to, it's almost like watching Tom Brady in spring training 2001. You don't know what's coming, but it's coming. This kid cares, gives a flying fuck, and I love that about him. I was there a few weeks ago checking out the operation. He comes out, I'm like, "Where's your dad?" Because he's a child, but he's running shit. His dad's somewhere else. So Nick's Burlington is on the come. Exciting stuff. I can't wait to see what they're doing. So very, very good. Bella's roast beef. Final two in Beef Madness. What is there to say about them? They won last year. They were finalists 2 years ago. They are just an elite shop. They're in North Andover on Osgood Street. I don't know what number. You'll figure it out. It's the one that says Bella's. Harry's a fantastic human. He's always innovating. He has the new onion roll, the new airy onion roll. He has the Professor, the fucking monster, 24 ounces of fucking beef the size of your head on the onion roll. He'll do a gangbang. He'll do a 3-way. He'll do a 4-way. Harry is down to swing, is what I'm saying. Bella's roast beef is phenomenal. Love that place. One of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. I don't have a rooting interest in Beef Madness, but hey, I do love Bella's. Priority Capital is interesting. My boy Justin Mario is the man in charge over there, it seems like. And what they do is, if you need equipment or some money to run your small business or large business, and you need it fast, they have money. If you need to buy something, equipment, you need a truck, you need a loan, you need to pay off some credit card debt, hit up Priority Capital, and you could have money the next day, the next minute, the next hour. Like, they are quick to give you money if you qualify. Obviously, credit checks involved, blah, blah, blah. But if you need money quick, hit up my boy Justin Mario at Priority Capital, apply, and say, hey, Justin, hey, JC, I need some fucking cheddar. I gotta pay off this credit card. I need a lift. I need a truck. I need a tractor. I need everything. Justin Mario is your man for that at Priority Capital. And now Mike is probably shitting right now because he's taken an awful long time draining his pisser. So let's do the topics. Are we going to get to the when do you send food back topic tonight? No, we're not. That was the main topic. We didn't get to it.
We'll get to it.
We don't care.
We'll get to it.
No, we're not getting to it. We're going to be done soon. We can't do it forever. I know we have 38 sponsors, but I got to be out of here in 5 minutes.
Oh, we got time.
All right, well, you going to put your camera back on or just be a weirdo?
No, my camera's back on.
Oh, it's back. I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back.
Yeah, it's back on.
All right, let's go.
Did you get them all out?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I did a great job. I don't know addresses, but I know how to talk about places. I can really pump your place up if you know what I'm saying.
Well, Bella's is located at 1211 Osgood Street in North Andover. BellasNA.com and Bella's Roast Beef on Instagram. Priority Capital is prioritycapital.com. Click the Apply Now button right there, or even give them a call at 800-761-2118. Nick's Place in Burlington is located at 114 Cambridge Street in Burlington.
That's the street.
There you go.
Okay.
Nick's Place, Burlington.com, where you can order online, and the Instagram is nicksplace.burlington. Honestly, we can breeze through the Tom Brady fucking football shit and get right to your sending food back thing.
Okay. Tom Brady's event is 6/12/2024.
I didn't know the date until you pointed it out to me.
Yeah, the date is not by accident. 6 rings, number 12, 6/12.
Clever.
Very, very clever by the marketing folks over at Gillette.
You gonna try to go?
Not a fucking chance.
Okay.
I will watch it on TV.
Right.
I don't care how they're doing. I want to see it so bad.
Right.
So I watched the Larry Bird one, which is the last one I cared about, back in 1992 probably, or 93.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. I love that shit, but I'm not gonna fucking drive to Gillette Stadium, sit in traffic for fucking 8 hours, tailgate. It's a 17-hour project.
Right.
To see the thing I can see. I'm at that
It's on a
age now
Thursday.
that I'm not. It's on a Wednesday.
A Wednesday, excuse me.
I'm not gonna go to anything.
Okay.
I'm not going. I'm never going to anything again. I'm done.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because
Maybe a concert actually.
because I vaguely remember the Bird one, but I know the Bruins, when they retire a number like that, they do it just pre-game ceremony. Was Bird the same way, or was it a whole?
Nope. Bird had a night. This is the
Bird had a
second
night.
one I can remember. Yes.
Okay. Because I know the Patriots always do a whole fucking thing like this.
No, this is the biggest
Don't they?
one ever. They do a Hall of Fame. They have a Hall of Fame,
Right.
And they do a thing for the Hall of Fame, but it's not in the stadium, and they don't sell tickets to everybody. They don't
It's
try
more
and
of a
put
season
80,000
ticket
people
holder
there.
deal.
Yes, the season ticket holders get the first crack at buying
Right.
tickets, which came out today. And if you basically buying your own seat that you want to sit at games.
I asked a season ticket holder, and I was like, "Do you guys get tickets? Are you going to it?" And they basically told me it's kind of like the Super Bowl. You get entered into a lottery to buy.
No, it's incorrect. They get their seat.
Okay, my bad.
They get the seat they sit in every game. If they're behind the stage,
To pay
they can
for
choose a
it,
different
right?
seat. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
$72, as Keith just said.
Right.
$72.
I mean, that's not bad if you're.
I actually thought it was 36. I think it's 72 for two. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, so that's not terrible. If you have the day.
So it's not even that. Like it's a school night, which is a job school, but I'm not going to miss work on June 3rd in Gillette Stadium at 9:30, leaving you home at 4 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
It's impossible. So I'm going to stream it at my house, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it.
All right.
Because I'm going to cry. I will cry.
Okay.
I'm such a little bitch.
You need to live stream your reaction.
I will cry. Tears will come down my face.
Tears in his eyes, I guess.
I've never not cried during the Super Bowl.
Cinderella.
I will cry at Tom Brady. Yeah.
Tom Brady retiring. Tears in his eyes, I guess.
Remember when Tom Brady came back to Gillette for the first time, and I was on some fucking half-assed Twitter TV show yelling "fuck Tom Brady"?
No.
We didn't talk. We talked about that. I thought.
What was the half-assed Twitter TV show?
I don't know. Some fucking half-assed Twitter TV show.
Very good.
Was filming. I don't know what it's called. It was fucking 3 years ago.
Oh, vaguely, but not really.
Yeah.
I'm
on the yelling,
fuck
Tom Brady, and I got some flack for that. Fuck them. Fuck Tom Brady.
There you
So no, I want to go, but I'm not going.
All right.
And the NFL did not ban tackling.
What
they banned the hip drop tackle, which is when you grab someone from behind and drop all your weight on their hip, and their body breaks.
Isn't that called tackling?
No, it's how Bo Jackson's career ended. It's uncool.
I mean, it's called a tackle, right? You wrap your arms around a guy and throw your body weight to the ground, right?
No, that's not tackling. Hit, wrap, and drive is how you tackle.
I mean,
you hit, you wrap, you drive. You don't. It's not hit, wrap, and drop.
Fucking semantics. It sounds like
hit, wrap, and drive. Hit, wrap, and drive. They go backwards. Hit, wrap, and drop. They break their hip.
It's a form of tackling.
Of course it is, but it's how guys break their fucking hip. They're not trying to lose people.
Quickly, what else is happening? Because there's a lot of rule things, kickoffs and extra points.
Yeah, they changed the rules on kickoffs where now the players line up 5 yards apart and there's a fucking landing zone.
It's like the XFL, basically.
It gives me an ice cream headache thinking about it. Where if you if it lands in the landing zone and rolls in the end zone, it's at the 20, it's at the 40. If it hits the fucking end zone and bounces out, and it's no fair catching. It's fucking retarded.
All right, as long as they cut to the XFL cheerleader cam, I'm good with it.
XFL is UFL now, by the way.
I know it is. I
was watching it the other day. It was fantastic.
Speaking of The Rock, holy shit, this guy's fucking.
Can you smell what the UFL is cooking?
Oh, we get it, guy. You did a thing. Carry his fucking tequila bottle. God love him. Fucking pimp. At least he drinks it. Fuck Mark Wahlberg.
Exactly. Fuck you, Mark Wahlberg.
All right, so you sent food back this week.
I did. I don't send food back ever unless it's really fucked up. I had bad food on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, you had a rough weekend food wise.
I muscled through Buffalo Wild Wings being terrible.
Saddest nachos I've ever fucking seen.
Ever seen. My wife didn't hate them because she was starving.
Right. So she just
they were
just chips.
Yeah, hot garbage wings, bad nachos. When I posted them in the wing group, I wasn't expecting the GM from Buffalo Wild Wings to find that picture and comment.
I mean, good.
But he did.
Take ownership, motherfucker.
Yeah, and again, I had bad nachos, bad wings. My service, phenomenal. The girl was awesome. Great. Just a little button of a thing, little blonde. Reminded me of my kid.
I mean, Buffalo Wild Wings, nobody's expecting 5-star meal, but like the nachos, like the wings looked like you would. I expected those to look like Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, someone hookshot them from across the room. They landed
the fucking nachos, it was a pile of chips, and then like someone took a literally squirter of sour cream, was like done.
Yeah, and there was chili there too, which you couldn't see because it wasn't there.
See it.
We paid extra for that chili.
Looked like they punched the salsa.
I didn't send that back.
No.
I powered through.
Well, okay.
We went to Sunday. Huh?
No, but it's like you go to a place like that. It's like you're not, like I said, you're not expecting 5 stars. So it's like, we're at this fucking chain place with more TVs than people. I'm going to expect less than food.
Exactly. The Buffalo Wild Wings is fast food with TVs.
It's a beer place. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Despite the name.
I would never send food back at Buffalo Wild Wings. I know what's coming.
Because there's not a chef there. There's cooks.
There's cooks. It's literally waiting. It's fucking like you sent out. What's his name?
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook from Waiting. I know what's coming. It's Ratio Sands from fucking Road Trip. Yep. I'm getting cum on my food. But the 110 Grill.
Pink mouth that night.
Yeah, exactly. 110 Grill in Saugus, which is a reputable establishment that does great on the allergy awareness, which is why we went there, because my wife has the gluten allergy.
Like 87 locations.
Yep. She was excited because they had crab cake eggs Benedict, which I'm a huge fan of.
Sounds fantastic.
Yes. I order crab cake eggs Benedict. She does as well. My daughter orders chicken and waffles. Our food comes out first because there's 2 kitchens that run the food because of the allergy thing. Which is why they're fantastic.
Ours meaning
my daughter and mine's. Because the allergy, my wife's food has to come from a different kitchen because allergy awareness, which I love, no cross contamination.
Nice.
Daughter's plate gets put down. It's half a fried chicken, a waffle, half a fried chicken, a waffle, honey butter, Mike's hot honey maple syrup. I am drooling looking at it.
So you sent me a picture of chicken and waffles. Was that your replacement or hers?
I don't know which one I sent you.
Okay.
They were the same.
Either way, the chicken and waffles looked fantastic.
It did. It was well plated. It was delicious. Yep. Wasn't well balanced, if I'm being a dick, but whatever. It needed a little more spice. Too much sweet. Whatever.
It looked great.
It looked great. It was just I'm not a sweet tooth guy, so I need a little heat. Gotcha. But whatever. My plate comes down. It's an over hard fried egg on top of a crab cake with a pile of spinach, no hollandaise sauce.
I didn't know what I was looking at when you sent it to me.
Who would?
It was potatoes. Was that kale? Spinach?
That was
spinach.
Yeah.
And then the eggs were just cooked to shit. Like holy like what like I didn't like I'm looking at it and I didn't know what you ordered. I couldn't
I don't know what I ordered.
I couldn't place as I asked and you're like, it's a crab cakes eggs Benedict. And I literally Googled, does crab cakes eggs Benedict come with hollandaise sauce? That's when I sent back, where's the fucking hollandaise sauce? You said underneath, but it's not. Nope, it's definitely fucking not. And those eggs were fucking trash.
Now, normally the eggs are supposed to be poached.
Fucking trash.
For a normal eggs Benedict. But I looked at the menu. It did say sunny side up eggs, unless you
those
offer
were neither.
Something different.
Those were neither.
No. My wife's comes out.
Yeah.
Same meal, just hers came from a different kitchen because of the gluten thing. Mm-hmm. Perfectly cooked, runny, sunny side up eggs.
So what part of yours could she not have?
The biscuit underneath my crab cake, which I don't even think was there. I didn't see a biscuit.
I didn't either.
I should have gone gluten-free and said, fuck it, I don't care.
At that point, I'd be like, can that guy cook my fucking food?
So the waitress comes over and she's really, the waitress was awesome.
Sure.
Again, her name was Amal. Sure. Amal, A-M-A-L. Fantastic. She was flirty and funny and goofy. And she's like, I don't cook the food. I'm here to entertain you, which is, I appreciated.
All right.
So she takes, I go, Amal, there's something wrong here. I go, the plate looks terrible. There's no hollandaise sauce. I don't know what this is, but I'm not eating it. And again, I don't send food back, but at this place I will because the manager's on top of shit.
Right.
Gary Busey address is on top of shit.
Yeah.
Not Amal. Amal was the waitress. She was pleasant and beautiful.
No.
So the food, she goes, I'm taking the plate. And she has such a sassy attitude, which I love. I'm taking your plate.
Is she black?
She was not white.
Well, you're doing a black accent.
She was not white. I don't know what she was. She could have been Hispanic. She could have been Middle Eastern.
You're doing an urban inflection there.
Yes, of course. She could have been. She was probably from Lynn. I'm doing a Lynn accent.
Okay. All right.
So she brings it back. She comes back with the plate. Nothing has changed. And she said, the hollandaise is underneath.
No, it isn't.
I said, well, 1, no. 2, what about the other issues? Because this is not even close to what I ordered. Trash. And she goes, you right. You right. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love her.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was calling my daughter Queen. Yes, Queen.
I fucking love her.
She was so good. So she was, I'm gonna get you a new plate. I said, I don't want this. I don't want what this was.
Right.
I want that. Point at chicken and waffles. I go, I want whoever made that to make me that.
Right.
She comes out. Chicken and waffle come out. They look perfect. Whatever. Again, the flavors were a little off, but that wasn't anybody's fault besides the recipe person. She's had at one point. She goes, I don't cook the food. I'm like, yeah, I know. Settle down. I guess I was a little aggressive toward her at one point. So my food comes out. It's delicious. She checks on us. She's great. Mimosas are flowing. She comes over. She goes, I'm not charging you for either of those meals. I'm like, well, obviously one of them you're not charging me for because I didn't eat it. But yeah, I appreciate both being comped. Thank you.
Obviously.
So she brings me the bill. It's like $90-something after the fucking bottle of samosas and shit.
Right.
And I put the credit card down. I'm going to tip on the amount it would have been, which is like 120.
You're not a piece of shit.
Yeah. So she comes back. She goes, I didn't charge you the full amount. Okay. She goes, I thought to myself, if I was at brunch with my dad
Jesus,
and he sat there angry and I was eating, and I saw how mad he was, I would not be happy and he would not be happy. And you took it. You were a good dad, and you watched your girl and your wife eat. And I said, this is stupid. So I went to the manager and said, you fix this, because the other place I work at would never allow this.
Roscoe's.
No, she works at like the Capitol Grill or something. She's got a fucking really good weekend job.
Holy shit!
So she took 25% more off.
What is she? One of those switch the accent types? You fucking drop your eyes when you fucking go up there.
No. I'm telling you, no matter what your line of credit is and your income, you love Amal. Everyone loves Amal. She's sunshine. She comes walking up and she makes you smile. And I'm telling you, it's not. She's one of the best waitress I've ever had.
Oh, she sounds like a gem.
And she was funny and awesome, and she got extra 25% taken off because of the trouble.
Oh, fantastic.
And then I tipped on the full amount, so that girl got herself quite a tip.
Oh, well, that's the job.
All right, listen, I have to piss myself. Can we do word of the week? Get the fuck out of here.
Let's do word of the week. Do you have a cunt of the week?
No, I don't even. Your cunt of the week stinks, anyways.
They were so fucking annoying.
You won't be able to verbalize it though.
They were so. Yes, I can.
You're gonna say they sat close and kissed, and I'm like, all right.
No. These people were fucking horrible.
What if I pissed myself?
Well, that's just a risk I'm willing to take, pal.
Listen, I'm gonna leave in a second. You can do what you want. We've done so many topics. How we do word of the week and punch the fuck out?
All right, I'll do fucking cunt of the week next week, I guess. I'll still.
Word of the week is the word of the week this week is a New Brunswick mud cutter.
Hang on a second. Let me get that thing up there.
Get that graphic up. Brunswick.
Get that shit up there. New Brunswick mud cutter.
I found this before the show while searching for bad things.
Too long to make it on one line.
That's okay. You want to read that? Because I can't see it that well.
I can do it. New Brunswick mud cutter. All right. The act of making your girl shart herself by spiking with laxatives.
No, spiking her drink. They fucked up the definition.
I'm reading.
I know.
All right. The act of I'll improvise, I guess. The act of making your girl shart herself by spiking her drink with laxatives, followed by anal sex. It's a breakup move. Best if performed in an alternate location or one other than your place.
Whoever wrote this is an idiot.
So also called an alternate location.
Literally.
Here's the thing. Do it at her place.
Yeah, always.
This, like, when you were reading this before the show, you were reading it verbatim as I am right now. An alternate location or one that's not your place. You do it at her place, so she shits her own bed, so she's so preoccupied with doing fucking sheet laundry that you get the fuck out of there and send that text going, you're fucking gross, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Guaranteed that no female will ask you why you haven't called her back. And context quote. My chick was starting to get clingy and suggested we move in together, so I gave her a New Brunswick mud cutter. She hasn't called me in 2 weeks. All right.
It's like the opposite of ghosting, but it's better.
It's so fucking gross.
It's reverse ghosting where she shits her pants after. Why do you have to fuck her in the ass? Can't she shit her pants?
So here's the thing. Whether you fuck her in the ass or fuck her from behind or fuck her in the mouth, it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. If you have to go to such lengths to make a fucking girl shit her own bed so that you can break up with her clean, sir, you're the problem.
The worst I've ever done was say I lied to her until I cheated on her once when I didn't. Am I a bad person? Sure. Did we have sex 2 weeks later? Yes.
People have said worse.
Did I walk back on the lie? Of course, to have sex one more time, and then never talk to her again. But that's not important.
Did you give her a San Francisco mud cutter and make her shit herself because you're gay?
New Brunswick mud cutter? No, I didn't. No, I ghosted her like an adult.
I can't fuck her. I'm gay. I'm going to make her shit herself.
I should have told her I was gay.
Oh,
hello.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Hello, all right. Fucking finish this fucking show.
All right. Thank you to our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Brewing and Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Tewksbury, the world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 in Peabody, Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly. Bella's Roast Beef in North Andover. Priority Capital. We make your world our priority. And Nick's Place in Burlington. Whew, Andy, anything else?
Go fuck yourself. That's myself.